Check. Mic check. You're live. All right. Morning thoughts. Morning thoughts. Morning thoughts. Shout out to the people going out to work this morning. Shout out to the people coming in from work this morning. Extra special big up shout out to the people who work multiple jobs. I have utmost respect for you. Shout out to my entrepreneurs, my stay-at-home moms and pops, my retirees. Shout out to the drivers. Shout out to the Uber driver, Lyft driver. Listen, hold on there. I'm up on this different screen again thing, and I'm trying to may I try organize it so we can see the chat. All right, there we go. Shout out to the people going out to work this morning. Shout out to the people coming in from work this morning. Extra special big up shout out to the people who work multiple jobs. I have the utmost respect for you. Shout out to my entrepreneurs, my stay-at-home moms and pops, my retirees. Shout out to the drivers, the Uber driver, Lyft driver, truck driver, taxi driver, food delivery drivers, round town and long distance truck drivers. Shout out to the crossing guards and the school teachers. Shout out to law enforcement personnel, medical field personnel, military personnel. Shout out to the chefs in kitchens, secretaries in offices. Whatever your job description is, the AC techs. Shout out, Kata get hot again. Shout out to the AC techs. Shout out to the engineers. Shout out to whatever it is you do for a living. Shout out to you. Shout out to every single clean-hearted, good-hearted person who wants good for others as much as you want good for yourself. Shout out to the garbage truck driver and the garbage collectors, essential workers they are. My garbage just gone out this morning, so we can't forget them. Here we are on this beautiful Monday morning. Today is the 10th of February, 2025. Why time does a fly ago? So I wonder if you remember when you were younger how time used to move slow. When you were 10, you couldn't wait to be 20. Because you're like, when I turn 20, me, I will be big man. I can cuss out to me, want cuss out, and say what I want to say. And it seemed like 20 would never get here. Not true? And now, now it's like every couple of months is 1 year. 6 months gone, 2 years. 3 months gone, 4 years. 2 more months gone, 5 years. The time is just going like this now. Oh man, here we are though, man. Feeling good this morning, up and healthy and giving thanks. I'm on crutches again. My damn left knee is swollen, but it's all good. Get over it. It's one of those things. We still feel good. We're still giving thanks. Bright eyed and bushy tail, still healthy. Still, you know what I'm saying? Still have a lot to be thankful for and all these kind of things. Regardless, life ain't perfect, but we take the imperfections with the perfections, the sunshine with the rain, the lemon and make lemonade. You know, all the other cliche stuff that we say all the time concerning life. Yeah. And in another week, I will be 60. Grace James says, wow, you hit the big 6-0. I got some time to go before I hit that type of age, but I still feel like it's not far because I think it might be here way quicker than I expect. And I hope I make it. And I hope I'm in one piece. You know, we talked about this not too long ago, this old new generation age shaming thing. And dude said to the young dude that was calling him old man, he said, don't die young, nigga. Don't die young. You calling me old. At least I made it to be old. The goal was to get old. It was Jim Jones. He's like, you call me old. I'm an OG, right? I'm old and rich, right? The goal was to get old and still be around, still be healthy enough to enjoy all the fruits of your labor and stuff. I made it. I'm here, right? You still young. I know a lot of people who died the age you are now and a couple more years. So don't die young, nigga. I thought, yo, that was funny, but it was very, very on point, right? Oh, snap. The chat open. Thanks to all, not just you. Simone Evans, big up yourself. Thank you for being here. Audrey Wright says, I couldn't wait till my 18th birthday and then 21. Now, my wish time would reverse and put me back in the womb, make me start over. Yeah, and there's no doing this over. There's no doing this over. And when your age drop off of the calendar, you just kind of like stop celebrating your age, right? You just, yeah, happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, yeah, my friend. One more year, pandem. Big up busy signal. Go on, all our vibes. Give thanks for life. Next year we're doing it again. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Happy birthday, yeah, my friend. Don't ask me how old I am. That's once your age come off on the calendar, people are like, don't ask me how old I am. I'm here. I'm happy. I'm healthy. Some of them get real offended when you ask their age, right? Anytime you ask somebody age and they get offended asking their age, just know that the age they left calendar a long time. You about a decade and a half off the calendar, huh? That ain't none of your business. Why you concerned about my age? That's how I be with my daughter. Cause she always I talk about, Daddy, how old are you? That I'm like, Nika, I've told you this a million times. Stop asking people about their age. Yeah, back in that day, it used to be like 19, 24, 27. Now you're like, why are you always asking about age? I've already told you a million times. Ask me something else. Stop asking me damn age. Y'all go up in that age. Y'all if you hear the number all the time when they look up pick their ask your age. Then when you say your age and they're like, damn. My daughter said, I went, no, Kai and Milani one day wake up in here and sing. I think they got it from their sister though. My daddy is old. My mama is young. My granny is young. I said, how the hell your granny young? She's my mother. How's she young? She's old. If she's young, I can't be old. You know, you take offense to everything we have to do with age. The poor little picking them just I sing nursery rhymes from school and I hot up your head with it. Shut up! Don't want to hear you talk about age again. Talk about something else. Go find something constructive for you. Pick up a book, something, learn to read. You mad as hell. Ah, the red cast send me AARP mail. Am I the only one? Okay, so wait there. I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one. Yo, I think we're being watched. Hear me out. I think we're being surveillanced. Hear me out. My knee swell up. See it? Me have a little incident and you know them incident there usually when you were younger, you know, you slip bump over hyperextend your knee and you laugh about it and get up and it hurt for like 24 hours and you good. Nowadays you fall the same way. You hurting for about a week and you're gonna be on crutches for like a week or two, right? So that's where I'm at. Why I didn't look up anything about knee, nothing. My knee swell up. Me have crutches at the house from when time my ankle did swell up. So me use my same crutches and thing and go and ice my knee and you know retrograde massage and elevation and all this other stuff. Why soon when I go to my phone, every other swipe I swipe is a knee commercial. Are you having bone on bone joint pain in your knee? We have the solution. I'm like, me never put that in on my phone. Swipe two more time. Me say things what me like. Me I read it. Yeah. Vybz Cartel in studio with DJ Khaled. Blah blah blah. Swipe again. Is your joint hurting in your knees? I'm like, they are definitely. Me not know how. I don't know how. They're listening, Proper Royal. They have to be listening. They have to be listening. Now, if they listening, ain't no point in me whispering, cause them hear everything already, right? But you gotta explain to me how. How? How they know? I think they only not only listening, they probably watching too. Oh, his knee hurt. Look, he's hopping around his house on crutches. Send these to his phone. You know, he'll probably end up purchasing from one of these companies. He needs knee stuff. Brain signals, don't make me get paro. Don't make me get paro. Nobody said brain signals. But I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. We trapped in the matrix. For real, they are listening. AI. Man, listen. Could you imagine another 20 years from now, what is going to be unveiled? Another 20 years from now, we're going to be like, we were the guinea pigs. That's why when I used to say stuff in my house, it just started popping up on my phone. And that's what they were doing. It'll all be revealed. We'll just be too old to sue. Half a way ago there in a nursing home and don't even remember what them doing. Right? They're just over there. Hi, Charlene. You all right? If I'm in no damn nursing home, I'm gonna be as inappropriate as possible. Me not have long left anyway. Yeah, come here, fat pussy, Charlene. Oh God, Mr. SouFLo, stop that. That is so rude. Why turn around, let me see the bat, you know. Jesus Christ, God bless you. When God did I give a fat front, you get the whole line. You did there, the front of the line. Somebody take him back to his room, please. Don't put me alone there saying, oh, I'm gonna be problems. I'm gonna be bare problems. Me can't touch it. Me can't touch it. I have a man at home, Mr. SouFLo. Behave yourself. I know me, you know, at the Alzheimer's. Me I go on like me can't say Alzheimer's or nothing. None of me, you know, at the Alzheimer's. Me can't touch it. If you touch it now, it does it look like it poke out and does talk to me. It's a touch me. Ah, I'm going to touch it. Let them lick your dog in your old age in there. They all listening Snort TV, Siri, all of them. Yeah. I just want to, that's a little sniff. Like, leave me alone, Mr. Soft. Somebody else going there. I'm not going in there again because I saw them nurses, the B man, and the CNAs. He is so inappropriate. I am not going in his room again. Every time I go in his room, Mr. SouFLo just always trying to grab my ass. I'm trying to help him change his damn diapers. His weak ass, he can't even change his damn diapers. Always shitting on himself. And then when you go in there, he's trying to grab your titties and shit. I'm not going back in there. Somebody else go in there. Somebody else go in there. When they reach on my room door, everybody paro. Jesus Christ. We need security if we go change the diaper them. He's a terrorist. uh, Karen Notice says, listen, man, I'm glad to live to see my age. A lot of people didn't make it to my age. I'm turning 65 in September. Yeah, you gotta be. You gotta be. You know, you're absolutely right. A lot of people didn't even make it out of their 30s. You know, including my brother. Same mother, same father, didn't even make it out of their 30s, man. So you hailing an age like 65, that's my son would say that's you ancient. No, my daughter, Nika. Nika would say you're ancient. You're not even old enough, you're past old stage, you're ancient. I said, what you call me ancient for? So what is your grandmother? She was like, I don't know. Grandma's like Stone Ages. Ah, thanks for the recent update on the father who savagely murdered his son. And I wonder what had happened after 4 years down the. Okay, let me put this out there real quick. I don't like when people, all fun and joke aside, I don't like when people use my platform for misinformation because, as you all know, we don't do misinformation over here, and we are never too big to correct anything we have ever put out once it's proven to be different, right? But we make sure we research the material properly and at least come with decent information. So somebody was all up and down that same video content section yesterday talking about because people are asking why would his father do him like that. His father, Royal's father, murdered him at the family business. For some of you, is a special privilege. I only did it for people who are names are in green, who have that star thing, where I went and found my original video I did in 2021, I believe, and I put up. There was an interview, not 2021. Yeah, man, 2021 or 2022. There was an interview that his brother, the younger son, and also the employees who stood around and watched what happened. Right, and they did their interview. So the person who kept going up and down the timeline, erase enough of your comment, I probably couldn't catch all of them. You kept answering people saying that his father killed him because his father discovered that he had an ulterior, alternate lifestyle, and his father couldn't come to grips and terms with accepting it. As if to say the man did gay and his father just find out. And that's a lie. I don't know what y'all be doing this. You know, I tell my audience members to look out for this. Look out for those salacious bloggers, vloggers who like to take a story and they put the truth with their version of to embellish the story because it's more exciting so them get more views. About him, man, you know? Yes, him father find out him did have a next man, him daddy catch him out a door in a car, a kiss him man. And y'all wicked, man. Y'all are wicked. Me not do them something there. Me step off of the plane in Jamaica next time I'm right in front of these people's family members' face. First thing I'm hearing is, why you doing a story like that for my brother? Eh? Why couldn't make my brother rest in peace? Yo, SouFLo, you know, some wicked people, you know, me not do that. That's why nobody can meet me out in public and say nothing like that to me. Let me set the story straight. Once and for all, since you were busy up and down my timeline doing this yesterday. According to the brother, and according to the workers who have worked there for years, the father has always been an aggressive person. The father always, you know, I'm one of them people there that he will fight and even lick after him employees. On this particular day, he was already in a bad mood, whatever the case may be. Him and his son catch up because him drape up a fellow employee and he went to hit the fellow employee. And the son stepped in and said, no, man, you cannot, daddy, you cannot beat the employee them. And then him turn on the son instead, right? Correcting your father in front of these workers, so on and so forth. So he turned on his son instead, and that's how their altercation went on video. It was about the son defending an employee that was about to get hit. I see some people in here, I can't believe. You know what? He's a successful businessman. His business ran for many years. I don't think he would have thrown all that away. The son must have done something so grievous that they can't even talk about it. No, the son never do nothing. The father head just never good, right? So with that said, man, that's the truth of the story as far as we know it. Stop talking about the man did gay and him father find out and all these things, because that's not what it is. So the people who I sent the video to, y'all got to see the whole video of the altercation because it happened on CCTV footage. The only part I clipped out, you could even see when them pull out the gun for fire or raise it to fire. The only part I clipped out of it, which YouTube will hit us hard if we showed it, was the part where the gun actually went off, right? We'll take that outside. So, but you can't see the whole of the rest of everything what happened. Kick up him son after him shoot him down, and then try to run over him with a vehicle. Like, that's life, man. Life get rough like that sometime, you know? It's a tape, SouFLo boss, only one big up. Donnie Jones, big up yourself, family. They catch snippet and run with it instead of watching, listening in details. Nah, them Audrey, them just wicked. All when them see the truth, them they literally sit and think, let me see how we can get more out of that story here. I have to go tell one lie, man. Me not think that enough. So him father did catch him out the door with one man in the car, kiss a man, him a kissing a dog, the man gay. Yeah, and him father chip off in him head can couldn't handle it, so when him son gay. I'm like, move from over my platform with this, please. Please move from over here, because people come and see it, and then them go and go talk, say, somebody ask them where you get that from. Him say SouFLoTV. Automatically them say, the boy SouFLo spread them kind of rumors there, you know. So I try to erase as much as those as I can find, but you know, these unscrupulous people, they love spreading this kind of, I don't know, misinformation, wickedness. The Buffalo sold the rest says, I thought I was watching an old video by mistake when your video said 3 years ago, but I didn't finish watching it yet. Yes, no, I sent it to you. You're one of them that got it. I just picked out random people whose names were in green, and I sent them the original video with the clip. So to combat that misinformation that was on the channel yesterday. Yeah, man, them wicked, man. Bob Cosmic, big up yourself. Dorothy T, big up yourself. Prellis123, big up yourself. Thank you for being here. Who for birthday? Happy birthday, G. Whose birthday is it? Robin RGG says, and so what if he was gay? Does that justify him being killed? Wicked heart father. Yeah, that neither here nor there. Neither here nor there. We have a couple of things to talk about this morning, right? Whose birthday is it, by the way? Let me shout out a birthday person there first. It's my Earth Strong 2G. All right, the chatter moves so fast. G-Bad, big up yourself. Happy birthday to you. Onika St. John is in the building. Onika St. John says, SouFLo, when you get a chance, check out the Sayana Lee story in Jersey City. A 15-year-old Jamaican immigrant murdered. Sad, tragic. Her body will be shipped to her home in Jamaica. Okay, I will check it out. Sayana Lee, Jersey. All right, I'll check it out. All right, I can't say a who for birthday. Blessed Earth Strong at G-Bad, except for G-Bad. Thump the like button and share the video, please. Bob Cosmic says. Bob Cosmic, big up yourself. You make me morning blessing, says Paula Lynch. Paula, thank you for tuning in. People are thinking it's your birthday. No, not for my birthday. Not mine. Not mine. But whoever birthday it is out there, have a wonderful birthday, you know. And I hope you have many, many more happy, healthy, blessed ones. All right. So we have a couple of things to talk about this morning. Beenie Man's daughter has been going at him like constantly over the past few days. She has now explained why she's been doing it. We're going to just fly through that real quick because I find that to be a topic of interest. I'm a huge Beenie Man fan. I am also a huge... You see, here's the thing, right? People be acting like if you are a Beenie Man fan, you can't be a Vybz Kartel fan. And if you are a Bounty Killer fan, you can't be a this person fan. And if you're an alkaline fan, you can't be a Cartel or a Gaza fan or this or that fan. Me not play them game there. I've said this before. I have never been in a party or dance and hear any of these artists' music come on and me stop. And go so. Me now move again till them stop playing the boy the music or the girl the music. You know, I'm a lover of the culture. I am a fan of the artists them that make music for the culture. So yeah, Beenie Man a big star for we legendary in the game, and him and him daughter going at it. So well, his daughter is going at him. So we're gonna get into that little details. Happy birthday, SouFlo Rose. It is not my birthday, but Rose it's Michael. It is your birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday to you tomorrow when it comes. Come back tomorrow morning so I can sing you happy birthday. I want to sing somebody happy birthday this morning whose name is in green. All right. Not my. I am a Virgo. I am a Virgo. I am a Virgo. I'm not. It's not my birthday. All right. It's not SouFlo birthday. LOL. Simone Evans. Wanna help them, please? It's not my birthday. It's not my birthday. It's not my birthday. I mean, they just talk about how the years are flying by fast for big people. And you know, when you did younger, the years used to go slow. Like you couldn't wait to reach 18, 19, 20. Feel like it would never happen. And now your age come off a calendar, you feel like say, boy, I'm gonna be 80 tomorrow. Because the time just a fly. That's what I was talking about. Wasn't my birthday. Millionaire J, Virgo 2. Big up yourself. Beenie Man and his daughter going at it, and Trinidad and Beenie Man going at it. No, Trinidad going at Beenie Man. Beenie Man and Trinidad going at it. Listen, Beenie already apologized for his doubles comment, and he put extra sorry on it, and many apologies on it, and they're still the Trinidad that's a bye. That why you mess with them doubles? I saw a snippet of a Vybz Cartel Drink Champs interview. I'm going to sit down and watch the entire interview. I haven't watched it yet. But these are the platforms that I was saying I can't wait for Vybz Cartel to get on, right? Not people like me are running down for an interview. Me want to see him on the huge platforms then. I'm a big advocate for dancehall because dancehall music is a vehicle. And I've watched this vehicle turn regular youth into millionaires, you know, provide opportunities for them, take them places in the world where many of us have not even gone yet, even the well-traveled ones. Have them have the opportunity to take care of themselves, them family, live a lifestyle that is above normal, average, them kind of something there. So we want to preserve dancehall. We want to big up dancehall. So anytime there is a person who is revered as the king of that genre, you want to see that person there upon the biggest platform them in the world, set the precedents and the trends. I've said this before. American rappers be commanding like 50, 100,000 US dollars for shows. And this is the small ones when I really have no name. I wish every brother or sister out of Jamaica with the dancehall music and get a one good song could have come to the US and is $100,000 booking fee. Nothing less, right? And then the big one, them, 1 million flat. Them kind of thing, the 500,000, 1 million. We could get there, but we're going to have to support our own genre. So one of the things we're going to talk about this morning is Vybz Cartel has linked up with DJ Khaled. Y'all know Cartel is in Florida. He has linked up with DJ Khaled. They are in the studio. We've seen the clips. You know, the Cartel have so many haters, but I guess it comes with the territory. They say it's lonely at the top, you know, and everybody want to shoot it down from up there. Well, not everybody, but you're going to have a lot of people. That's just how it goes with the territory. But me, I wonder how some people feel. I always wonder how they're feeling when you spew so much venom and hate and hope for failure from somebody. Me do a video yesterday when I talk about the karma of the father who took his son's life. Hear them in the comment section. So you know, feels the karma will deal with Cartel too. Like this man live rent-free in your head. I'm talking about Royal and his father. You throw a Cartel in there. It's like me can't do no video without to don't compare it to him or throw him in there. Karma go deal with you too. Me no worried about Cartel karma. I don't know if anything where karma would treat him bad. He must know that. And then when karma deal with him, he will know, right? And me worried about my karma. You should worry about your karma too. That's why I consciously try to put out good vibes every day, conscious of karma. Me no worry about the next man karma, where karma gonna do to him too. And your business that. When karma come, it come. See? So we're gonna talk about that a little bit. We're gonna talk about Beenie and him daughter. We're going to talk about single mothers and some statistics, which covers a government study from 1988 to 2023. This is an extensive and broad study from 1988 to 2023. Some profound stuff. Who watched the Super Bowl yesterday? I know some people are going to be like, I haven't watched the Super Bowl since Colin Kaepernick took a knee and they ended his career. When Colin Kaepernick took a knee and they ended his career, I was out of the Super Bowl for a couple of years. But I watched it. I'm back. You know, the Super Bowl was lit. Yesterday it was the shite. I definitely was betting on Kansas City to win, and it was bad from the beginning all the way through to the end for them. Philly, yeah, the Philadelphia Eagles did their thing, man. Did their thing. They were on point from beginning to end. And the halftime show with Kendrick Lamar, with Samuel Jackson playing Uncle Sam. Oh man, it was just classic. It was just classic. It was just classic. The fact that he killed his son was sad, but the way that he did it, and sure he was dead, was brutal. Sorry, minutes behind. Okay. Also on the 7th of September, that message was deep. Yeah, Kendrick Lamar. Let's start out there. Kendrick Lamar was that 40 acres and a mule message. For those of you who don't know what 40 acres and a mule represents, go read up on it. Spike Lee actual film company is called 40 Acres and a Mule Film Company for a reason, right? They had promised black folks, African Americans, 40 acres of land and a mule as reparations back when they ended slavery, and they didn't give them their 40 acres and a mule. Live on the air with SouFLo, good morning. If you have us on Bluetooth or speaker, please take us off. You're low. We can't hear a thing you're saying.
Good morning.
There you go. Loud and clear. Good morning to you. How you doing?
How you doing, Sabo?
I'm good to know you.
Yo, I love you, you laugh. But me just call you real quick to tell you, oh, that halftime show was amazing.
Wasn't
yo.
it? That was one for the culture. For real, for real.
Yo, this dude called him and I seen it on TV. Yo, I thought he was not gonna perform that like us, but when this nigga started sick, once I heard that beep beep beep,
yeah. He said, I want to perform their favorite song, and the girls then was like, what favorite song? I was like, oh,
like that song.
That's what?
Yeah, that's still off. Trust me. Yeah, that performance is still, aside from, you remember the performance with Snoop Dogg and
Dre,
Mary J,
out in LA.
Dr. Dre, all of that. Yeah. I'm telling you, this one is right next to that one.
Yeah, another one for the culture. Fire. Another one for top 3, for real.
Yeah, I'm really, really excited. I watched.
Yeah, it was super good. It was super good. My team lost though, but it was fun.
Yeah, me too.
I'm lucky I'm not a betting man. My team lost. You know, when them they look like they paid him to lose. Him look like them pay him for lose last night, man. Me no know. He was just, I've never seen him play that bad.
Yeah, terrible. Yeah. Terrible. And then you know what? I think because Trump was there, they were like, I don't give a fuck.
And a Trump team that.
Yeah, but a Trump team, but I guess they don't like him.
Did you hear them booing Taylor Swift out of the stadium?
Crazy. What was that all about?
God, because during the election, Taylor Swift said a couple of disparaging things about Trump and said she's definitely putting her support behind Kamala Harris. I don't think that boo was for Taylor Swift. I think media, like, you know how people put the camera on her while the people are booing?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Kansas City they were booing because they lost and they were down and all that other stuff. I don't think they were booing Taylor, but they make it seem like that's what it was. If that's the case, they would have booed Trump too.
Oh well.
Yeah, but yeah, the halftime show, classic.
Yeah, it was lit, definitely. Are you gonna go over the story with the 14-year-old girl?
Yes, I am.
All right, I'll call back then.
All right.
All right, later.
Later. I saw everybody for so clear when them calling. That was a clear calling. Listen, Trump claims it was the worst show. The boo wasn't for Taylor Swift, I don't think. He's going to claim it was the worst show because, okay, look, right? For all the people who are of color, black people who are saying, oh, nobody was dancing. Look at, because they circulate in these kind of clips, right? Equate it to this, because you're Caribbean people. When Sizzla sung, come on, that says, black woman and child, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. For you, I really have so much love. You don't see a bunch of white people jumping up to a black woman and child. It is like specific to black women and children, black children. So of course, black people are more invested in that song. Now, when you hear a Bob Marley, One Love, you see the whole stadium get up because that is a generalized song. Everybody across the board, one heart, let's get together and feel all right. It's the same thing. Kendrick went up there and said the revolution will be televised. But they chose the wrong, I thought he was going to say ninja, but he said guy. Boom, went on with it. This is a 40 acre and a mule moment. Went on with it. Black reparations is what the hell he was talking about there. You weren't going to see too many of them white people over there celebrating the moment. You know what I mean? So that was one for the culture for real, for real. I would never expect somebody like Trump to to be enjoying the moment. He's never going to say nothing good about anything that's uplifting for us. Plain and simple. But anyhow, here we are enjoying our moment on the grand stage. While that was going on, though, a news reporter let out a statistic which led me to go do a tremendously long report. She said, I find this very fascinating that, no, one of the male reporters, he said, I find this very fascinating that in the history of the NFL, no quarterback that made it to the Super Bowl ever came from a one-parent household. They were all raised by their father and their mother. And I thought, now you know me. I look for more interesting, in-depth things. So although I watch football, my brain gone somewhere else. I said, damn, that's a very interesting statistic. Where did I get that from? In the history of the NFL, no quarterback that made it to the Super Bowl has ever been from a single mother household, is what he said. So I'm going to look up, right? And I jot down, Kansas City Chiefs, Philadelphia Eagles, big win. 40 acres and a mule was what that was about. He was calling for black reparations. Statistics. Now, no quarterback in NFL history who made it to the Super Bowl or won has ever come from a single mother household. They all had both parents with them, raised them, and the father and the son are very close. The father plays an intricate role. That's a proven statistic. But this is you don't have to doubt that, Charnel Williams. They put the info out there. Don't doubt it. First of all, right, anytime I do these kind of statistic stuff right here come all the single mothers them. Here come all the jaded and defensive woman them, right? They ready to fight the statistics. I'm gonna give you all of the statistics in a one rundown. Check it up in your ears, and then you can go fight with this and the breeze outside. Go thump up a ant's nest or something. I don't know. Fight with it outside. Children from single mother homes are more likely to enter the juvenile justice system and the adult criminal justice system. 70% of juveniles in state-run institutions, they come from single mother households. Don't worry, I'm going to give you my source. These are studies. This is a study that went from 1988 to 2023. All right. 70% of juveniles in state-run institutions come from single mother households. 70%. Daughters from single mother households are 6 times more likely to become pregnant as teenagers. 37% of single mothers are divorced women. 41% of single mothers were never married in the first place. Only 6.5% of those are widows. Children from single mother homes are more likely to experience psychological problems and emotional issues. Increased likelihood of substance abuse and addiction. The girls are 10 times more vulnerable to be lured into exploitive situations outside of their family. The source, okay, I put a note here for myself that says, because I screenshotted the source, peer-reviewed source, and so I'll go to my phone when I'm ready to give you the source. And this research was compiled from 1988 to 2023 on a nationwide study. There's also the website name, which I'll give you. So here's more. Majority of the teens who enter the justice system suffer from parental abandonment, substance abuse, or dysfunctional, or from a dysfunctional household. Hi, Shuggy. Oh, you got on shorts? It's a Milani moment. We're about to do a Milani outfit check, mommy.
Yeah.
Mommy, look over here. That's the one they see you on. Only we see ourselves on that one. They see you over here. Say hi. Wave to them. Hi, everybody. All right. The little princess is on her way off to school. You gonna do your little outfit check?
Yeah.
You still looking over there? Look over there, Solomon. You still do your little outfit. Let's show the hair off first. Let's show the hair off first. Turn, slow, slow, turn, 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 turn. She looking all beautiful and stuff. Look at the little princess hair. Ooh, and that pretty face. Look at that gorgeous face with those beautiful eyes. Oh my gosh. All right. Strike a pose. Audrey writes says strike a pose. Oh, she strike poses like crazy. All right, let's go show off your dress. Come. So Melania is rocking this blue dress today. Of course, she have on her shorts under it. God, them have to wear shorts under them dress. That's just my thing, right? And then that's how she looking all flowery. It's warm outside. It's 80 something degrees already in the morning. Our part of Florida is back to being super warm. Show your shoes, mommy. And she rocking some. It's not Pumas. These are Reeboks, but she rocking the girly blue and pink Reebok to match her. And if you have one little girl and she wear a dress and stuff, always make sure she have some long shorts under her dress. You know, I was in a grocery store one time, and I'll tell you when she left what I saw. All right, now you're gonna go to school and have a good day, but you're gonna tell these people later first.
Yeah.
Say have a good day.
Have a good day, guys.
Oh, there she goes. Have a good day, guys. Give me love up.
Bye-bye, guys.
Oh,
No.
Daddy love you.
Bye-bye, guys. See you
Bye-bye,
next
princess.
time when Daddy's doing morning thoughts.
I love you. See you later. She's 4. 4 years old. All right. So have a good day, guys. Yeah, me there Walmart one day and see a brother. I look in our cart where the woman put the little girl to sit down in the cart. I told the story before. Some of you might remember it. So I'm a people watcher. So me I watch the man, you know. I see man, yeah. He's just staring down into the cart. So I don't know why my eye caught him and him now break him steer, you know. So me look and trail him thing and I said, let me see where my steer pants up because it's obviously in the cart. The lady was, it was a little girl in the cart and the little girl had on one skirt, but the way the little picnic sit down, and a little girl picnic and some little girl picnic them real tomboyish. So she sit down with her leg them wide open. And when I seen what this rascal big man was staring at, I started making sure he saw that I was staring at him. You know when you stare at something and then you catch yourself because your days off and then you're like, I walk off. That's the kind of moment we had, right? Come, me move close to him, you know, and start looking at him like this. And I'm looking where he's looking, and I'm looking there. And as the lady was rolling off, you know, I felt the need to say something like, yo, position your daughter properly in the cart so her legs aren't open like that. The little girl leg wide open and she don't have nothing under her little dress. You know, she are just little something just out the door. So man, if you're a parent, watch how you dress your kids, man. Because the world here that we live in is not what you think it is. There's a lot of sick people out here, and you might think so them I watch you as a big woman, them I watch your little picnic, the little picnic where you have with you. Yeah. Yeah, I'm very conscious of that. So my daughter them can't go nowhere in a no dress. All when the dress long to them ankle, them still have to put on shorts under the dress. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning. Hello.
Mr. SouFLo.
Good morning, family. How you doing?
Let me tell you something. These, I'm not
You're breaking up, man. You're breaking up. You're breaking up. You're breaking up. Can't hear you.
I'm not an let me see. This happens over here a lot with these Hispanic men, the people get our children.
Yeah, it's not just Hispanic men. Let's not do that. All of the man them do it. The person I saw doing it was a white man.
Listen, I experienced it. I had to run up to one of them with my daughter.
Yes, man, but let's not say these Hispanic men. It's all of the man them do it. Statistics shows that the most predatory men when it comes to child crimes and of those nature in the United States of America are white men or is white men. So I know you might have the experience with a Hispanic man, but don't start off by saying these Hispanic men. Because if somebody ever said these black men, I would feel super offended because I'm a black man. I'm not looking at no little girl crutches.
Mr. SouFLo, 99% where I'm living, that's what it does here. I'm not talking about no other state because I'm not living in no other state.
All right. I don't mean to hang up on you this morning, but I'm on one this morning. So let me get back to my statistics. No disrespect, my sister, but fix up the talk and come back later. Then you went on to bolster down and further say 99% of them where you're living. You don't know 99% of the Hispanic men where you live. I promise you that. We can't promote them kind of something here, you know, because if you go over somebody else's platform and you hear them say about, imagine a platform with a white woman over there saying 99% of the black men here where I live, they be looking up under your daughter's skirt. They're perverts, they're pedophiles. How would you feel? How would you feel? All right, so let me get back to my statistics. All right, it says majority of the teenagers who enter the justice system, they suffer from abandonment issues and substance abuse. They are from a dysfunctional household. According to U.S. Department of Health, 63% of youth suicides, listen up, 63% are from single mother homes, fatherless. They are 5 times more likely to go that route. 85%, 85% of children with behavioral disorders are from single mother homes, fatherless homes. They are 20 times the average. This is a study from the Center of Disease Control, CDC. 90% of homeless and runaway children are from, you guessed it, single mother homes. They are 32 times the national average, 90%. 80% of rapists with anger problems are from single mother homes, 9% the average, above the average. National Principal Association report. 71% of high school dropout, single mother homes, 9 times the average. Children with fathers involved, they are 70% less likely to drop out of high school. They are 40% less likely to repeat a grade because they failed and had to be remediated. More likely to get A's in school. They're more likely to be involved in positive extracurricular activities. 75% of adolescent patients in chemical abuse centers come from single mother homes. Fatherless households, and they are 10 times the average. 85% of the youths who are in prison who committed a crime that was so bad they had to be tried as an adult and enter into the adult prison system as youths, 85% of those come from a single mother home. So, put the statistics out there. The single mother them who are offended can go fight with God and fight with the ear. I'll say it like this. Because it didn't happen to yours, we had this discussion before, and there was a lady on the phone that was like, well, I raised my 4 daughters and I raised my 3 sons by myself, and they all came out good. One is an engineer, one is a lawyer, one is a doctor, one fly airplane, and they all came out excellent and stuff. There's always exceptions to the rule. Everybody on social media is somebody behind the scenes, behind the phone, behind the text, until I see you in real life. You know what I mean? Where's your son that's a lawyer, and the one that's a doctor, and the one that flies the airplane, and the one that's a surgeon, and the one that's a... More, I see all 4 of them. Anyhow, because they turn out with good careers don't mean that they don't have emotional issues, don't mean that they didn't have problems adjusting to life, don't mean that they don't have traumas that they don't speak about with you, right? Right. So with that said, that time them in jail, the stats are based on facts, and that's a fact, says Bob Cosmic. It's a study. It's studies that's been, and this study took from 1988 to 2023. And the reason why I went to go look up all this stuff was because I was watching the Super Bowl yesterday and heard the commentator said, this is an interesting fact. This is an interesting statistics. Do you know? And he went on and said, not one in the history of the NFL. You got to think about this. I don't care how defiant you are in thought. This have to mean something to you. Not one of them comes from a single mother home. Of all the NFL quarterbacks that played in the Super Bowl, that means you went to the height of success in the NFL. Not one of them came from a single mother home. They have their fathers in their life, and them and their daddy are close. The father plays an intricate role in that son's success. I thought, damn. So if you want to argue about how important it is for a man to be in his children's life and to play an intricate role and to be a responsible father, this is not a message just to the single mother them. This is a message to the woman them that like to sabotage their relationships and frig up their families and have their children. Because you have some woman out there now, she will mash up her whole family just to please her ego. You know what I mean? She will literally mash up her whole family just to please our ego. Women mash up relationships all the time. It's something we don't talk about a lot, right? And then for the men them who run away all the time and leave your children, this is an interesting statistic for you to look at as well. The mental health issues that develop along the way, the high level of school dropouts, and those who go from juvenile penal system at 63% rate of taking out themselves. I don't like using the S word because them always flag with every time we use it. That's why you heard me use it once and never used it again, right? 85% of children with behavioral issues, behavioral disorders, 90% of homeless youths on the streets and runaways in the system, 71% of high school dropouts. As a man, you got to think about what it is you're doing to your children. So yeah, you might not be able to be in the house because some woman can become super unbearable, especially when she meet who she want to meet now and she decides that she done with you and she want to move on. We've had women curate this narrative so she can get him on the way out. I don't want there with him no more. Yeah, so I can't go pay child support and I want a new man and these kind of things. So, you know, they make it difficult for some men to even have a relationship with their children. Them umande, I want you to know that this is the statistics that you're forcing your child into at the expense of gratifying your ego. When two grown people can't work it out, the children always suffer. And the children always suffer way more than them two grown people there. Facts. So just keep that with you and remember that. DM says, yes, I remember SouFLo shorts and the little girl dresses and skirts are a must. When me I grew up, them used to wear bloomers. Bloomers. You remember bloomers? Yes, some big old baggy shorts. Not even nothing with tight where I go print out them little tonton. Bloomers. Bloomers are some big ugly shorts where bloom them look like balloon blow them up under a girl them skirt. Right? So not even them little tight sitting there under them skirt. Granny drawers, bloomers. And now they have their kids out here, nothing under them skirt. Man, I live in Florida. And you should take a trip to one of these high school games, like a high school football game or something. But there a high school football game, I sit down as a parent, I enjoy the game my sons are playing. I look for my son on the field, I say, is that him? Is that him? I'm going to hear behind me, pardon my language, fuck that bitch. Oh, stupid motherfucker. Oh, dumbass hoe. Fuck ass bitch. I look cause I think there's a lot of adults here. These are the children that's behind us. Because I couldn't find no place to sit down, so I always end up over which part the student section is, right? When we were growing up, even if we were going to talk like that, it would not be in the presence of a bunch of parents. Even if I never our parents. Different times now. The Mount of Batty rider, two batty cheek out a door. Boy and girl a whole hand and exchange tongue. Yo, it's a different time. A brother comment yesterday and said, what are we going to do to fix this and reverse because our youth are out of control and blah, blah, blah. I said, bro, we can't do nothing. All you can do is make sure you as a father put things straight with your youth them. Matter of fact, this is nothing new under the sun. We have always had, from the beginning of time till now, we have always had parents who were loose. So their children were the ones who could do everything and get away with anything. And they were like the worst of the worst kind, right? And then we've always had parents who were super strict. That's why you have people today who are in their 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, who could tell you, say, my daddy didn't play that. And my mom, she definitely didn't play that. Or you have those who were the loose parent, they grew up with loose parents and them can tell you how them life turn out. You know, so that's all we can do. You can't do nothing else. You can't save society as a whole. You're one person. We can save our families, one family at a time, and not be a part of the statistics, or at least the negative statistics. You know what I mean? Some parents loose and open like Coronation Market. Yeah, I saw a lady from Jamaica. She said she made a video. Some of y'all might have seen it because it went viral recently, like in the last 2-3 days. She said, enough of the parents them where I talk about them want the kids to do better and this and that. She said, you not doing no better. I'm at the school. Mother come up there with 4 or 5 ring in her tongue. And she just a plicky tongue. What you want the principal and the teacher them to know so you're so good and you love so good. The clothes them that they wear come up to the school. And if the teacher said anything trying to correct the child, them come to the school, not to work with the teacher to correct the child, but to fight the teacher, to talk to them, pick me how them want. You know, so we live in a different time. Things have changed. Things have changed dramatically, drastically, and I don't think things are going to ever go back to being the same again. Yeah? My grandmother used to call them troll-ups. Children wear what their parents buy for them. Children, no, sir. Different times. Me used to wear what my parents buy for me. And me reach the stage where me start go thief clothes. Me did telling a story about how me go upstairs. Me live in a high-rise building in Miami. Me I grew up. And me go way up on the top floor, go thief out somebody laundry. The man up there set him laundry for do me watch it till it go washer. And it go from a washer till him now get ready to put it in the dryer. Me thief the wet clothes them. 3 tracksuit. Back in them time, there was a suit named Troop. Was wearing TROOP, right? And Converse and them kind of shoes there. My teeth, three tracksuit. It was black and white, red and white, and I forget what the next color was. I think it's green and white. Let me teeth man them three tracksuit them. And my mom would dress me to go to school, and I'm thinking, man, I'm too old for this. Like shit. But you know, mother now make me dress myself. So I wait till she drop me off. Me carry them clothes there in my bag, you know. I wait till she drop me off. And when I reach a school, I go in a bathroom and change my clothes. But I only the three tracksuit me did have. So after I rotate out those, I never have any more. And true teething wasn't my thing. I never want teeth nothing more again. Plus I couldn't wear that tracksuit outside of the school because the man me sure I look for him clothes and him I go see me tonight. So I would have to take the clothes off, put it in my bag, put on my mother self and go to school with, because I would walk home in the evenings, but she would drop me to school in the mornings. One time my mother pull up, must have left work early and just pull up at school where I let out. My uncle here, I saw me send you go to school this morning. Of course it registered to me because I know say I know so she sent me go to school this morning and I hear her voice. Instantly recognize the mother voice, right? In front of her school me there, you know, North Miami Junior High. So I said you go to school this morning. I said, shame and disgrace, you know. I start to walk fast because I try to reach, like, go down the road away from the front of high school. Because my mother is Jamaican, you know, like 100% Jamaican. I want a red woman where she get to it. She busy. So, you know, want her catch her, like, right in front of high school where all the school bus them line up and everybody are bored and stuff. So I start walk fast. I go down the road now, cross the street, over there. So I say, meet me like the first block over. My uncle hear me name a call. And me now look back, you know. So yeah, me I walk to Ross. I said, me now look back, me now look back. Me I go on like me not hear, but me I walk fast. Me know you hear me, you know. Stop. Oh, she pull up on my foot. Jump, get in that car. I saw me send you go to school this morning. It's up close now. Me can't do nothing. I saw me send you, I say, no, mommy. She say, all right. Wait till we reach our house. You know, one time, I drive and I try to cure on my back seat. She drive and I try to lick me like back seat already, you know. I did, yeah. I said, yeah, wait till we reach the house here. And she drive heavy as hell. Me know this woman angry me. I said, blood fire. Them days they're gone, bro. You know, them teenagers here, their parents put money on a card if they don't have them like a job, right? And parents put money on a card and them buy what them want. Them go them Timo, them buy them what name they were Prime Delivery, and them wear them one outfit. My mother used to shop for me. I mean, I have a choice. Where she buy for me? I'm like, that shirt ugly as hell. I don't want to wear it. What you say? Nothing, mommy. She said, this I wear now. Me no business where you want to say. This I wear me want you in a. Some stripy flowers shirt with. Wait, I have some body huggers jeans. My jeans them tight to the man and my jeans them way up on my waist. And I should kick a cowboy boot them. I said, why this woman dress me like this? Everybody at school laugh after me on my dress. So of course I was trying to find a way to dress myself differently because, you know, as a teenager, your peers are actually more important. Their validation of you. This isn't me saying this. This is what we studied through studying human development. All right? Peers, to your peers, if you have teenagers, their friends' validation of them is more important to them than you, their parents. Them see it that way. That's the hierarchy of. They have to belong. This is what you call milestones you have to pass. If children are growing older and they're not making friends, they start reverting into or trying to like develop antisocial behaviors. You know, them have no friends. These are teenagers that you start to watch. Oftentimes, the youth, them are going to shoot up the schools and stuff. They're one of those kind of teenagers. So when you know your child is well adjusted, they have a peer group. Them and them peer group, the things. They're involved in extracurricular activities that involve their peers and it's positive. That kind of stuff. So me have to go to school every day. I go hear my friend them laugh hard when time me come in with my tight jeans and them something. I mean some hard laughing, you know. But they were still my friends. Them would have just they would have just like, yo, me don't know why your mother dress you like that, yo. I mean no such now make you dress yourself. And them laugh after me, but them still have my friend them. Why? I saw you go. Different times we living in though. So the statistic concerning the single mom household is not just for the women. It's not just for the woman them that chase off man. It's not just for the woman them that mash up them house just so them can please them ego and then sacrifice their children's stability and happiness. It's not just for them kind of woman there to hear. This is for the men them as well who run away from them, picking them. This is what you're gifting your kids. This is what you're gifting your kids. All right. So again, think about what you got to do, man, before you do it. You know, I've seen people, and I know some people say, don't encourage that because that's horrible. But as a white man, Mr. Do it. The man said the day his son turned 18, him as he is like say his son turned 18 Thursday, him file a divorce Friday. And he said him and his wife had not seen eye to eye since his son was about 8, 9, before he reached 10. And it never got better. It got worse and worse and worse. She became somebody he couldn't talk to. They couldn't fix no problems together. His household was super unhappy once him said something to her. She was very manipulative and whatever. And him said the one thing he didn't want was his child to grow up in a household where it's only his mom was there, or his mother's new man was playing daddy, or he lived across town and the child had to stay with mommy, and then on weekends only he was shipped to daddy's house and these kind of things. He said that just didn't sit right with him. So him wait. And he can't tell you how liberating it felt just to know that, okay, I made it, you know, and not that he made it vindictive and with vengeance, because his son still didn't have a clue. His son didn't have a clue. So he endured a lot just to make sure that his son had. So I say that to say this. When you talk about how much you love your children and how much sacrifice you have to make, sometimes those are one of the sacrifices that you're going to have to make. Because you go pick, frig up situation. And you go have the picnic in the frig up situation. Yeah. So now, you might have to go bear that until the youth, well, don't run and left the youth in that situation. They bear that until the youth. I know this is not everybody's go-to cup of tea, but you might have to go bear that. You say you love them, right? Everybody claims, I love my children. I'll do anything for them until it's actually time to make real sacrifices for the children. Then you hear, me have to put myself first, because if me not happy, me can't make nobody else happy, you know? Yeah. So with that said, just think about what you're doing, man, as far as children are concerned. It's full time now that we break the cycle. It's full time now that we stop creating messed up children who become dysfunctional adults or dysfunctional teenagers who spiral off into, I don't know, all the other negative things of this statistic right here. It's us. We can do it. We can do it. Rampant Wonderland says you're speaking facts. Yeah. Manners and respect, Casbeck. Thank you for being here. Marjorie Golan says, growing up, we had to respect our elders, and when we got out of action, when we got our action represent our family. Yes, yes. Yeah, I'm from a time where your school uniform represented your school. Don't go down the road in your Knox uniform, go act like you're an idiot. You know what I mean? Your school uniform represented your school. And then you as a person represented your family. So when you do something out the road, just shame yourself, just shame your whole family. People used to say we out the road. I go and tell Miss Ruby, hey, nobody couldn't reach one faster than me. Me I tell Mas Cleaver when me see me now, you didn't want to hear that. You didn't want to hear that. That don't exist no more. It look like nowadays you be like, when name? John Smith. Hey boy, me I go tell Mr. Smith when me see him. Yeah, you're going to come on and mind your business. Hey girl, me looking up with 2 big stone, to the elders. There's a different time we living in. Back in the day when we heard that, we used to be like, yeah, fret, Yeah, fret, because I like one of the worst things for strangers to come, or people out the road to come tell people in the house, say, boy, you should have seen SouFLo out there. Miss Ruby, this graceful behavior, I hear that boy use some language where, I mean, no son not teach him them kind of something that can you not stay so mask. Them used to pile it on to. So you get holy palik. You know, me know say uno no stay so cause me never hear uno curse yet. Me say me hear SouFlo out there, out of Spalding Square. In a him Knox uniform, the mount of BBC, RC, me hear the little boy a chip. I kill him or kill you in the house today, here. You're dead. You're dead in the house today. You start plan which party I go run we go. All this. Sonia Brooks says, I sacrificed with my baby daughter. Did not have a choice with the others. She is the most functional child I have had. So glad to have sacrificed. Yeah. We're not gonna fight the statistics though. They stand as they stand. They are where they are. Some of this information came from the CDC. Some of this information came from the California Prison Correctional Facility, and some of this information came from. It is compiled info. Let me pull out my phone. I mean, I like just talking, and then people are like, oh, he's just pulling this out of thin air and I make up stuff. Because some people get super defensive. So you want to back your conversation up with factual information with them themselves can go research it, right? All right. And then, let me see. C.C. Harper and S.S. McLennan, Father Absence and Youth Incarceration Study, presented by the annual meeting of the American Sociological Association from San Francisco. Live on the air with SouFlo. Good morning.
Morning, Dred.
Morning, family. What going?
It's another beautiful Monday.
Yes, sir.
And you're here fresh and you're not sick.
Yes.
I don't know if you say drink no tea this morning though, but everything's still good.
Yeah, the cup there. So, but I juice tonight, not tea.
Okay.
But all is well.
Yeah. From the other day, them tell me something need to update me YouTube. I'm not stored from the phone, so I can't update it.
What's the problem it's causing?
Well, I can't see this chat enough.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't see the chat, and I can't even get no like button.
Oh, okay, so you have to go update to YouTube. Cause guess what? Them tell me the same thing. So every time I go live now, I have to use one second computer to see the chat. So cause me not update mine yet neither. It's literally a monkey that's on my screen. Let me screenshot this and show you. So this is the screen that I'm on right now. And this is what shows up on the screen where my chat would be. Instead, I have this. See it here. Because I'm not update it. Because every time them tell if you update is like I have to go through changes. So that's what it looks like.
Right.
See?
But us talk about the stats we have.
Yeah. Them said delete some things and get back your storage, says Audrey Wright.
Okay. And the stats now. A long time I take with the black man them, you know.
See?
From way back when them carry across the water and a bit of floor. Yeah, man, a long time I take with the black man them out of the family.
Yeah, man. So, a lot of it orchestrated, not true?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I got me I said.
Yeah.
So that's my thought on it. Manners and respect, yeah?
All right, my brother. Manners. Yeah. So, yeah, some of it is orchestrated in truth. Some of it is just, dysfunction. Dysfunctional people playing into the system and playing into doing their work for them. If you read the Willie Lynch theory a couple of times, you will understand that a ball was to be set in motion and things were supposed to develop on their own to the point where it will be on automatic and they won't have to do anything anymore because these people will continue to do this to themselves and even pass it down to their children and their children's children and their children's children, and the cycle will be hard for them to break. These are the exact words that are used in that Willie Lynch theory. So yeah, a lot of it is that, at the end of the day, dysfunction. That's why we have to do due diligence. We have to do due diligence and we have to consciously try to break the cycle. It takes conscious effort. You just wake up every day and live so, right? That's different from waking up every day and consciously saying to yourself, you know, this particular behavior right here is destructive to my family unit, so I have to fix this. Not, I don't give a frig, it's wherever. Live on the air with SouFLo, good morning.
Yeah, man, I'm here again. But just remember one more thing I really want to say.
Yeah.
When them take with the man, them might take with the balance.
Yes, man. Yes.
All right, that's it.
All right, sir. They're taking away the balance. They're taking away the protection. They're taking away the provider. He's supposed to be the provider. You know, they're taking away, you know, say infidelity and all these other things, whole heap of jacket or paternity fraud and etc. That stuff is extremely high in situations where the woman has to work outside the family in order to. Now, man, you know, some woman, them just want to work because she's like, me have to contribute something or me have to build something for myself in case anything happen, which is understandable. But in a lot of cases, the woman absolutely have to work because if she don't work, then them life quality is diminished. See? So where the father is not a strong provider, the woman have to go out of the family, go work outside of the family. And from that happen now, that's why you have like, there are certain cultures where the women are not permitted to work outside the family. Cause them man don't want them woman around no man 8-9 hours a day. Around no man him have her in the back of the grocery store, they kiss her and she fight him off, our work husband and these kind of things, right? It's just the man removed from the family always causes problem. Always. The story was really heartbreaking. All right, let's get right into this story now. Cause we still have to talk about the others. But let's talk about this young lady. For those of you who are in the chat room, I sent this video to the chat room. And when me tell you, say, disheartening, Jesus Christ. My gripe with Jamaica and Jamaica Constabulary Force, big up on yourself, Jamaica Constabulary Force, but you know, say, me beat you know when I time to beat you know. Me big you know up when you do good things, and me beat you know when I time to beat you know. Could y'all please, if you're putting out that somebody is a suspect in a gruesome situation like this, how you just put out the youth name? I don't know if this man is tall or him short. I don't know if he's light skin or dark skin. I don't know if he has any descriptive marks on himself that would allow me to verify say him that right away. You know what I mean? If they were going to describe me as a criminal that's wanted who just bashed in the face of a 14-year-old girl with a hammer, one of the first things on the description should be what? He has a whole heap of tattoos on his right hand, visible if he's not wearing long sleeve. And they're stars, red stars. Those types of tattoos stand out. Every day I get up and go, so everybody see this. He has the Jamaican flag on his left arm bicep. You know, how you describe somebody. Boy, I was in the Army infantry, right? I am a combat veteran. I've seen stuff that make the average person would be hurting, witnessing things that I've seen. When we see the little girl in a video, I didn't really want to share it in the chat room because she was naked. But I had to share it because no sexual thing wasn't going on. So it wasn't like I was sharing child porn. But I was showing the gruesomeness. Because I talk about it more and my family to understand what I talk about. Can't show anyone who never seen it. People, the little girl spread out naked upon the bed as the day she born. It is said that he used a hammer to beat her face and her head in. She not dead. She alive, but she can't move. Her breathing, that blood-curdling breathing, that whoever go videotape her and go right up to her head and face there. Mr. God, man. Now, them put out, so the individual who did it was on the run. He's in custody now. As of yesterday, I believe the update was he is in custody. He was caught. But them put out this individual who was wanted, and the only thing them put out is the man name. Andrew, his name is Imani Lignot of a 20 Crescent Road, St. Andrew. What are we supposed to do with that? What are we supposed to do with that? And this is something when we see them do all the time. Do you know, say in the United States of America, if you are suspected to be a person involved in that, from your go so and run, you know, and them can't catch you in effort, your face all over the place, you know. Your face all over the place. So, boy, the way how him do the little girl now, what the streets are saying, I don't know how mistake. What the streets are saying is that is our mother is not being too forthcoming. But you know, some of them people here make up stuff. So we're gonna go off what we know versus what them are saying. So what the streets are saying is that little girl there is well known in the community. Nothing bad, just a member of the community, well known. Yeah. But she have man and she have big man, and our mother no. So our mother always allow him to go in there. So nothing but the two of them in there is not the first time him in there, so in our room with her. Them in there do them jollies and something happen in there, them catch up and end up him end up door like that and runway. That's what the streets are saying. The people them from around the part they are saying, you know, but them can't, the mother can't come out and really say because them people they align with bad man in the area, gunman in the area. So it can come back to her to where she could lose her life too if couple of female dog them circle her and these things. That's what the streets are saying. What the news media is saying, on the other hand, is something completely different. The Crying Child Monument in downtown Kingston stands as a solemn testimony to the countless young lives that have been stolen by violence in Jamaica. That was erected in 2008, that monument. The monument bears the names of innocent victims whose voices have been silenced forever. Soon, another name will be added to this. The crazy thing about that monument is it run out of space for whole name. That's how fast we killing our children. They had to like make extra space. This is heartbreaking. Price Johnson, a 14-year-old girl. Price Johnson, say her name, a 14-year-old girl whose life was brutally cut short in what should have been inside the safety of her own home. I always find that even more hard because it's not like she goes somewhere where, you know, your mother said, don't go over there, you know, me, I tell you, and over there she go. She there right to spot she's supposed to there. Price would have turned 15 years old next Friday. February 21st would have been her birthday, but instead of planning a birthday party, her family members will have to muster up the courage to say their final goodbyes. It was broad daylight last Thursday at Palm Grove, Spanish Town Road, St. Andrew, when a predator invaded what should have been her sanctuary. Alone in her apartment, Johnson had no warning of the horrors about to descend upon her. Moments later, screams echoed through the building. A relative, alerted by the commotions, rushed into the apartment and was seen wrestling with the intruder, who managed to escape. It is at this point that I said, if law enforcement is going to give out a description of this individual to catch him, relatives wrestle with him, other onlookers saw the relative wrestling and fighting with him. Somebody can say, is a brown man, you know, or is a man with really, really dark skin, is a tall brother, you know, or him average height or him short, you know? So try to give out better descriptions. Price, the young lady's name or young girl name, because she don't know lady. She's a girl, she's a little girl. A ninth grade student at Haile Selassie High School was found with severe wounds to her head and her face. She was rushed to the hospital, but she succumbed to her injuries while undergoing treatment. Her mother, Eugene Wade, says the pain is unfathomable. All who know Price loves her. She hyped me up every time, I dress up. She said, Mommy, you look goody, Mommy. Me and her, we had a strong bond. Price is my last baby. I'm a miss her from my heart. The aspiring dancer whose dreams were boundless as her spirit, was known for her fierce determination. I saw pictures circulating of her online in what looked like a tank top and some biker shorts, short, tight clothes. Some on a man. You are friggin' predators from just the words you speak, I can tell. Because the first time I see that picture they have her in the orange outfit, why did y'all caption it, she not as innocent as we think? She not as innocent as we think? Nothing this little girl did warranted this that happened to her. So this she not as innocent as we think stuff. If you're gonna say that out your face as a man, it says a whole lot about you. I would have tell everybody around you to actually watch you. When you ask her something and she give you an answer, don't even bother ask her again, because she gonna say, Mommy, when me ready, me will tell you. If Price believes that she right, she not stop until she prove it. You can't push down things on her, her mom said, adding that her daughter was doing very well in school. The grief among her family members is palpable. Price, come make we go do the TikTok dance, is what her cousin said as her cousin was crying. She wanted to be a dancer. Still in disbelief over her cousin's death, family members yesterday gathered at Wade's stall at Palm Grove, some teary-eyed, some crying uncontrollably, and others just silent, all united in their shared grief over the loss of Price. Price's absence is deeply felt by her cousins, for whom she was a bright light and a committed big cousin to their children. Today, Sunday, she would be up here cleaning up the place and rush me if it don't hurry up and cook quick. Wade recounted the last moment she shared with her daughter. She said she in her sleep, in her house, where she's supposed to be safe. I put on my clothes and she get up and come at the grill, and I give her $500 to buy food till me come back. Only forget that news when me come off of the bus. That can't come out of my head. If in your house not safe, just judge how outside stay, she said. Despite the pain, the mom, Wade, said she's leaning on her faith. This month is our birthday and it hurt me so much for them could have brutally killed her in that way. But as me say, God not carry me so far and leave me. Him see what me not see. And if them can hide from man, them can't hide from God. Community members describe Price as a polite and well-mannered girl who spent most of her time with her cousins. Her cousins them are her friend. She no roam about. And if you see her outside, it's right at the stall where her mother sell. One resident expressed disbelief that no one in the close-knitted community noticed anything sinister on that day that the teen was attacked. People from up there, right there, so them always sit down outside, and them don't see her who. She a ball out, and nobody no look. If man are coming there any hours a night, them see them. All the other time them see them. So she's saying something is very off. The Hunts Bay, you hear that? The Hunts Bay police said that the suspect in the murder of Johnson was taken into custody yesterday. Pastor Dr. Stevenson Samuel of the Waltham Park New Testament Church of God did not mince his words in his condemnation of the act. He said, I don't think we protect our children from harm and danger, and that's one concern that I have. It just goes to show the decadence, the degradation, and the destruction of our society. to do such a gruesome act. It is just unacceptable. I cry shame on the community. It is sad that could have happened to a 14-year-old and nobody is saying anything. Similarly, Lorette Adams Thomas, the CEO of Child Protection and Family Services, expressed profound sorrow and outrage. The crime committed against this child is beyond horrific. This tragedy is a stark reminder that we as a society must do better to protect our children. The safety and well-being of our youths must be a collective responsibility. She found it quite unsettling that a strange man had been seen tampering with the locks in an attempt to enter the premises, and yet nobody raised an alarm. So it's been said that I never know strange man, and that's why nobody never say nothing. A regular I'm going there. That's what the streets are saying. I don't know how true that is. So please don't go tell people say SouFlo confirm it and say a true or regular. Me don't know the people them say so. Them say that's why nobody never say nothing, because it's not a strange man. It's regular I'm going there. And the sad part about it is the mother was approving a relationship with a grown man with her 14-year-old daughter. Me don't know how true that is. What I do know is this. She never deserved that. The video, for those of you who saw it, you see it. For those of you who haven't seen it, I can't show it to you here. But just to tell you the gruesomeness of this, the whole of the wall in the room splash up with blood. Like the blood spray up, all up on the wall, like gone all the way up to the ceiling, spray up on the wall. Yeah. If it regular, why am I fi tamper with the locks? Boy, I don't know Audrey right. He probably wasn't tampering with the locks. He probably did I use him key go in. There, I don't see anywhere where it says, well, I saw one report where it says he forced his way in. I don't know. I'm not running with the narrative. I'm just letting people, you know, and we'll hash it out amongst ourselves. Either way, the young lady lost her life. You know, we had a discussion about this the other day where we had talked about it's become such a regular place in Jamaica. Remember, you know, recently we just did another story on a young lady who was living with man, and everybody in the community swear them never know that she did so young. Remember? And she had been there for years. The one that they found wrapped up in the tarpaulin. Everybody in the community suddenly, me did just think say I just young, she look young, but me did think say a big woman, because she always say she go work and say she go in, go cook, and all these things. That man had that little girl in his house from she was 14, 13, 14. I live like wife and husband. She have to clean house, cook food, go work, all these things. Nobody in the community knew that. And then her mother came out to talk about how her daughter didn't deserve this kind of death. The mother did know. You did know, say your little girl, the upper man yard, I live a man yard. And you know, I always said the dynamics of relationships like these always have violence in it. It's a manipulation thing, right? You have to do what him say to do, when him say to do it, and these kind of things. Why did the mom say he don't know, she don't know who? How now they know who? Add the pieces together. That's what I say. Add the pieces together. Certain things not making sense. The people who live in the area are saying people always sit down out there, so whole heap of them always sit down right out there, so I find it very strange that nobody saw nothing that happened and nobody know who did what or nothing. Nobody is willing to talk. I see somebody say I saw the Garrison work. Audrey say, I want him use bludgeon her up, so Audrey, them say I want hammer. The mom said the door is usually kept unlocked. Well, if the mom said the door is usually kept unlocked, then you can't say people safe in them house. Your door feel lock. But not only that, if the door is unlocked, then the story about him fighting with a lock or trying to break a lock or pick a lock to go in, that don't make no sense because if the door is usually unlocked, him would have just go in. Back to what the streets are saying, a regular I'm going there, and she know. Either way, not here for the salacious part of the story, just hoping some level of justice is served in this. I hope him are one of them people there with them whole and him talk. You know? Hold him and him talk. Just like the brother who did shoot up the girl. Remember New Year's Eve when the guy shoot up the girl that worked at the grocery store? He was the grocery store manager, but he looked like, you know, a younger girl and thing, and him have him wife and picnic or something. But she did use him kind of like, and she have other man, and him did see a youth hug her up at work and kiss her up, and him lose him mind and end up kill her at work in front of everybody. Remember that one there? Well, when he was caught, him end up tell the whole story. Him end up say a relationship them did and you know him spend a lot of money upon her, build her one little house, buy this, that, and the other, use up the whole of him savings, etc. And him don't know, him just lose it when him see her with a next man right in front of him face. So I hope this person tells all so we know exactly what happened here. Lock your door there. Put on the lock. We don't live in that society where you can open doors or leave doors open. It's rough out here. You know, I would say, man, people are doing things to our little boys too, but especially girls. You have to be like super, you have to be like a hawk when it comes to girls. You have to be like a hawk when it comes to girls. Some people say it's a cutlass him use. Some people say it was his gun him use and gun butt up our face. And then there's a report that says it's his hammer, is a hammer him use. Whatever it is that him use, the room bloody up, the wall them bloody up, it just look horrible. And she never deserve all that. She never deserve all that. And at 14, imagine to go out that way at 14 years old knowing that your 15th birthday is just right around the corner. Sheer terror. Nothing but terror. You could tell by the way she was breathing. If she could have get up and run, she would have. She was totally incapacitated, just stuck there. And just breathing horribly. That sound. I think I go keep on a flash. My mind I go keep on a flashback to that video there for some time to come. I felt like I was there. Them something not good for your watch, you know. Yeah, them things they're not good for your watch. But if you're gonna talk about it, you have to look on it. But me no look on it. Me look on it 2 times. Me look on it when somebody first sent it come give me. And then me look on it when me post it in our chat for make sure it posted in our chat. And me no look on it again. Me look on it 2 good times, me couldn't look on it again. It's disturbing. Disturbing. People nowadays are so cold to use a hammer on a human being. It's just awful. Boy, I'm such a deep thinker. Me a kind of person would think like, you know, if y'all use just your finger and lick your forehead. So like, if you feel how hot that is, you know, when you use just your finger, you know, and just knock your forehead with your fingertips. So if you feel how hot that is, so you can imagine if somebody use the butt of a gun and like full force slam your face or use a hammer and slap your face with it. People, they're telling you, be careful out here because demons live among us. They walk around in human form. You know, I'm a very spiritual person and I truly do believe that I might not believe in your version of heaven and hell. I might not believe in your version of who you say God is, but I do believe spiritually that evil forces roam among us. And some people allow those evil spirits to dwell within them. And then the evil spirit take over and then do things with them physical. Because you can't explain to me no well-thinking human being can do that. No well-thinking human being could do that. None. So we have to be careful out here. Because we don't know who are opening up themselves to demonic possessions. You know, we don't know who are traveling with dark spirits. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know. Marjorie Golan says, SouFLo, I come from Brotherton Avenue and Main Road is Walton Park Road. And everybody in that area know everyone coming in and out. That's what the lady said to the news media. She said, this is a place where people always gather up right outside there. So, and she find it very hard to believe. She said, if man go in there late at night time and the darkness, everybody know who go in there. If man come out of them place late, then everybody knows who go in and out. So she find it very hard to believe that all of a sudden nobody knows who did that. Masquerading and monitoring spirits roam around us and host us as we are not living upright to control and stronghold your spirit. I absolutely know that. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Good morning, SouFLo. How you doing?
I'm good, family. How you doing?
Good. You know, this situation with this 14-year-old girl. So you mean to tell me something like that happened, and I see the way the buildings stay.
Mm-hmm.
There's somebody coughing one unit, somebody else here.
Yep.
And nobody heard. Nobody came to this little girl's rescue. Nobody heard her screams. Nobody heard the commotion and thought of it to come and see, even want to get 4 or 5 of you together and bust out the door and see what's going on.
They said a cousin ran over there and saw him on her, and him and that cousin started tussling, fighting, and the cousin ended up getting injured as well as he escaped.
Right. Where's the rest of the community?
Right.
Just the cousin here?
Right.
And you know, I saw the video of the mother bawling, and nobody give her a hug. Everybody just stand and look at her. You know why?
Mm-hmm.
Because they all heard.
Mm-hmm.
They all heard, and they all did nothing. But somebody did show up to record the little girl naked
and post
with
that
her
on
body
social
and
media.
post that on social media. No consideration for her mother. No consideration for her. Just a little bit of her little privacy and little dignity left. So you found time and the heart to pull out your phone. You know what I'm saying? And I don't wish bad on anybody, but God is real. And let me tell you, justice, one day you're going to pull the phone out. It's going to be your own family member. You're going to be pulling out the phone on. It's going to be you next. It's not going to be an innocent person. One day it's going to be somebody you love. You're going to be pulling out the phone and realize, oh, that's your family member. No little sense of her little dignity, whatever she have left, it's entertainment.
Yep.
It's voyeurism.
Yep.
After nobody showed up to save this 14-year-old girl, it just showed me that there is no community. We talk about community. We don't have a community. We're just a bunch of people who just happen to live near each other. We don't have community at all.
And if it's not happening to me, then I ain't bothered.
I ain't bothered. Let me tell you something. The heart of the ghetto in America, if they hear somebody about people that come and help.
Yeah.
But there's something wrong with us in particular. Nobody even hug the mother. Everybody just stand there and look. When I have people too, you know. When I have niece and nephew.
That's deep what you're saying, you know, man.
By yourself, you know. It could be you next. And I'm sure when you ball, you'd want somebody, but God, go remember that when that little girl did ball and you stayed in your little apartment and you listened until the commotion was over to come on video, but you could not save that little girl when she was depending on her so-called community to come to her rescue. And and y'all heard everything going on, and nobody did nothing. God is coming for you.
Damn.
He coming for you. You next. Trust me. That's all I have to say.
All right. Manners here.
Thank you.
Listen. I remember we covered a story where, I'll drag your memory real quick, but she said something very profound just now. Nobody gave the mother a hug. Imagine you in a community where you think you're close, right? There's some people them around me. Something like that just happened and nobody even give you a hug. I have to tell this story before we take our next call. Hold on the caller. Hold on. Give me 2 minutes on call back. We covered a story in Jamaica where they shot the two sisters. Remember the two sisters, they're growing up in a household. They're a Garrison something still, but for them house, mother and father is there. Mother and father working. Mother and father grow them children strict. They're two daughters. Them two daughters doing exceptionally well in school. And as they would walk through the community, man used to tell them, say, why you know my girl, bring something, come give me. Bring the PUs, come give me, and these kind of things. They would normally go home and tell their mom that the guys them out there bother them, threatening them, saying that if they don't bring sex, come get them, that they're gonna hurt them. Do y'all remember the story, how it escalated? The two girls, you know, in Jamaica it's hot, so you have your grill on your window because the house grill up, but at summertime it's hot. So fan a run, you put plug in your fan, turn it on, and you open the window, make cool breeze come in your house, circulate, right? The two girls them do that and lay down to sleep. The same day, the little girl them tell them mother say, the boy them out there so say, if them not bring pum pum, come get them. That, you know, violence. Somebody went up to that house, pushed them hand through the window with a gun, and shoot up the two girls them in them bed as they slept in their house. One sister died, the other one survived. I remember the mother was crying. Not one woman hug her out there. Not one of the women them out there say, Jano, you go through some things. As a mother, this is sad. I feel it for you. Remember, I know two little girls from them community, you know, is a woman, a mother like them, you know, from their community, but because they don't hang out and associate like that, or them go on like them feel like them better than we kind of thing. The next day, the newspaper said big protests. The women in the community have gathered to protest. So I say yes, they're going to get behind her and support her. Me rotted. When me go look on the protest video, the woman them gathered at the woman's gate that just lost her two daughters. She have to come out of this. She have to come out of this. Run them or run her out of the community. Because the mother said, is the guys from around here do it because my daughter them always tell me. I don't know man from around here do nothing like that. None of the man them from around here no stay so. A strange man come in the community, come do it. So she asile up the man them in the community name and bring down sitting there power way. She have come out of this. And it was a bunch of women from the same community, you know, gather up at your gate to protest in this manner. Not to support you, to tell if you come out of the neighborhood because you are tell the media say your daughter them always tell about the boy them around here. If that don't make you think, I tell people all the time, you know, I said Jamaica is heaven and hell on earth, man. You go to the nice side, it's heaven on earth, you know. You're up in the hills, yeah, the breeze good, food, fruits, vegetables everywhere. You know, you left and go, so go climb a waterfall, swim in a river, eat some good food, vibes, nice, dance, and everything is hell for some people. It's hell for some people. Not one person. So that caller, voice of reason, what she just said, but she noticed it. That's what I noticed before. Is not even one woman said, come here. Make me cry with you. Me know you must feel like your belly button want drop out. Me know you must feel like you want drop down. Come lean upon me. Not one. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Yeah, morning, SouFLo.
All right, brother. Take you off of the speaker and Bluetooth and
Now, too many near the TV, man. Move from it. You still hear the echo?
yeah, but if you have it on speaker and Bluetooth, we're not gonna hear you.
No, hold on. I'm just pause speaker. No, we don't have it on speaker, man.
All right.
The TV here and I back down. Hold on.
No, the level of your voice better about still.
Oh, it's still now better?
Yeah, you're good.
All right, I say, yo, that situation messed up here, man.
Boy, terrible, man.
That's what. And you see certain police like the Adams and the Leng and the money from back in idea. They get a bad reputation for them unethical methods more time. But it's like God bless them in a way with less levels of empathy. Than some way. When you see them copy someone and deal with them wicked. Because like you said, everybody sat here and did nothing. Go and hear nothing. You see what I'm saying? They take a certain level of backbone and certain kind of spine to stand up on certain thing for real, bro. So yeah, it's fucked up, man.
Yeah, man.
Everybody just sit down and afraid.
And nobody know nothing. In Jamaica, we have a thing we call walk and live, talk and you know the rest. What I'm saying is the movie thing there. The exact words were walk and live, talk and bomb clock dead.
Talk and you see me answer?
Yeah, so
when the money take up them shoes and all decide to yo, I clean up the thing. You have to give them their respect and you can't judge them certain way. I put just know that somebody have to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Real man.
A true man. A true. Why?
But you know, see the video, we keep on hear about it.
Yeah.
I want to see it, but I haven't seen it.
You know what I said that, brother?
Wicked, bro.
You know what I said that. You know what I said that. Just me I describe it should have been enough for you. And I'm gonna tell you something to right. If you tell yourself say you want to see it, then you have to go tell yourself this too. You're desensitized to a point where you know you are part of the experiment too. You're desensitized to a point where you're ready to go look on a 14-year-old girl face mash up, her head mash up, and a room full of blood and her body spread out naked.
Me could look on it in person. We don't want to see it in person. Still.
You know, no man, seeing it in person is like seeing it on the video, man. I see something, man.
At least the video, I can't turn on my head. I can't click off the video at any point. For me, approach that crime scene there. I don't want to think without the stomach for me.
You know what I see that, bro? You know what I see?
Yeah.
All right, my bro.
That's our flow. Hopefully we don't hear about no more story like this, man. This thing I fuck up, bro.
Yeah, brother. See?
Bless up yourself, man.
Manners.
Manners.
Yeah, me don't want to see that again. I didn't want to see it in the first place. True, we do SouFLoTV and somebody says SouFLo talk about this. I send it come give me. Me wouldn't go looking for that. I would not tell somebody me want to see video and make me see it. Me don't want to see that. If somebody describe it to me how I have described it to you, you could keep it. I don't want to see it. I've seen enough carnage to last a lifetime. Me see human body bend up in some position where me never think a human body can bend up like that. I've seen inside bust out and things splash everywhere, all that. Me no want to see them something there just because just to see it. That do something to your spirit that you can't really just change after that. And you don't know it. It's the level of desensitization, right? And you have to tell yourself, say, I am a part of the experiment and it is working on me because me want to go see that. I would have never asked somebody to send me that. You know? BM says I wouldn't want to see that. I understand that SouFLo had to view for discussion and to talk about this egregious acts. That is where it should stop. Marsha T. Yes, Marsha, exactly where it stopped for me. Exactly where it stopped for me. And I can't go back and see it. Like, I don't want to see it again. I don't want to see it again. February 9th is Gulf of America Day. No more Gulf of Mexico. The rest of the world still call that Gulf of Mexico here. Sophia Bell, To the rest of the world, it's still Gulf of Mexico. I know alone under Donald Trump in America, I go call it Gulf of America. But anyhow, on to other things. On to other things. And again, the single mother statistics, one of them said this morning that how many times? Hold on there. 75%, 75%, 70% more likely, yeah, to end up in exploitive situations. Increased likelihood of substance abuse and addiction. Then it says the girls in these single mother homes, they are 10 times more vulnerable for things like this to happen to them. No daddy not in our house. Again, some of them predator here, you know, them watching, you know, them know, you know. Even if your daughter is dealing with a boy, and you have to yourself, "Some who don't want Keisha deal with a boy, then, you know, because Jojo at 21, Keisha under 14, and she hide it from you and do it." Him done mats out the family already, you know. Him done know say your brother a weakling that kick him in him teeth, him can't do nothing. Them don't have no protection in the family here. The family no man in it can't do me nothing. The mother, she weak out. She can't do me nothing neither. So I just Keisha at my mercy kind of thing. You see, anytime a boy I deal with a girl and him know said the father a mad smaddy about his daughter, watch him tread lightly. Watch him tread lightly. So yeah, that protection is removed, they are 10 times more likely to end up in these situations. Anyhow, let's talk about some frivolous conversation now. To lighten back up the mood. Mommy said them can't hide from man, but them can't hide from God, and I firmly believe that. Vybz Cartel is in the USA. Vybz Cartel hooked up with DJ Khaled. I see people saying how Cartel lost at the Grammys. Let me say it one more time. That man that never lose nothing. He won, and he won big. A lot of you never expected for all of Vybz Cartel to be in the United States of America. Not only that, the man never fly out by himself, you know. I know him have him woman. Him say February now pass and the wedding don't happen, right? Today is February 10th. So when this wedding not gonna happen. But I'm not putting no pressure on him. Him not gonna fly out with him by himself. Fly out with him team, including his children. So remember when he did the interview and he said, yeah man, cause them asked him, you think you're gonna get your US visa? And say, yeah man, cause you know I'm fully exonerated, I'm never do nothing. And you know I don't have no criminal record. And matter of fact, my whole family have them US visa already, you know. You know, my sister them have it, my children them, all of them have it, blah blah blah. I said, damn, it's probably going to be a cakewalk, and probably I'm gonna be like gone in a minute. Well, the minute come fast, him gone. So there he is with DJ Khaled. Now, what I hope to happen, I'm celebrating these milestones because me personally did this for years. If you go back on SouFLoTV, just type in Vybz Cartel SouFLoTV into YouTube search engine, you will see the amount of video where you're gonna get. But it was always from a place of advocacy. Now, to see all this that is unfolding before us, man walked the red carpet at the Grammys, nominated for a Grammy. Didn't get it this time, but I believe it's in his future. Linking with the right people is also an essential part of gaining a Grammy. DJ Khaled is no small person in this music industry. So, Khaled them there. They're in the studio. They're making music. This is what I want to see. I want to see some collaborations. I want to see some international collaborations with huge names where our music, our culture can go where it's supposed to be. I don't feel like we're where we're supposed to be. I think at DeMarco did have a conversation. Me on the left like 2 comments. you know, if you think dancehall music is where it's supposed to be, my answer is no. Do I think that the current wave of dancehall music has what it takes to take it all the way there to that next level? My answer is no. And there's no disrespect to any of the artists them that's doing music and putting out music, but it's just mediocre. Everything is just mediocre. There's nothing that is so overwhelmingly good, so powerfully good that it's shaking. It has shake everywhere. It's not happening. So a DJ Khaled linking with a Vybz Cartel. It's time to make some magic happen. And I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, I like how DJ Khaled came to Jamaica, never hooked up with Vybz Cartel. Well, at least not that we could see. But he kept saying, God is the greatest. And he kept saying, what I tell me knows, I'm out. And I even said to this audience, I said, I find it funny how they never linked up, but we don't know what's going behind the scenes, but they never link up publicly for all of us to be able to say, yo, DJ Khaled flying, Vybz Cartel link up with him. So, you know, but now Khaled link up heavily behind the scenes. Yes, SouFLo #1 advocate for Cartel facts. SouFLo remember say blind, hear and deaf, but we have to help each other. Why we have to help each other, I know my friend, but we have to save our own life too. And we tell people about that part all the time. You know, through me I move on to our next topic now, but let me say this just because you said that. Sometimes when you hear the community don't cry out, is because them people in the community themselves, them don't want to lose them life. You know, and it's sad that you can't cry out and say, I am. I mean, no, say I am because I see him. And next thing you know, your family members them start dead off. So people are in that situation in Jamaica. I don't take that lightly at all. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
SouFLo.
Manners, bro. I go on.
Anyway, while you're the part in China forest, let's show a little video, bro. See where it have hit with one certain podcast. And he was asked a certain question. And the way you answer the certain question of me dying, bro.
The doubles question?
Huh?
The doubles question?
The doubles question.
Let's say why your favorite doubles. If say if you like doubles.
When the question was asked, which doubles? Which one doubles are your favorite?
Him said the one that this guy don't like.
I'm the one that touch man the life. Yes, chairman was 5 man took doubles with jerk chicken in the fail. Doubles in a Trinidad is like jerk chicken to them. They can't see them for no higher height than that.
Yeah. Bro, from Mr. Beenie Man
job. I love that. Right now we can't wait for the interview job from me.
Right. From Mr. Beenie on the platform, you know, I said, Nari, you need to get Vybz Cartel on this platform. I'm having visa now, and him there foreign now, link up quick. Because then you'll see who the real king of dancehall is. Yeah.
Then get some funny enough. But anyway, that was my 2 cents. I love when people have one in Jamaica. I call over there the scenario where the big money and look at them. You see what's going on again?
Yeah, bro.
I don't know if you for that. No, 15 or 16 land beat up that kind of way. That's a big man do that.
A big man do that.
That was a grown up and did that shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, I have a lot of what I want to say, but I don't understand.
All right, my bro. Manners.
Yeah.
All right. To the brother who we asked to set up the GoFundMe, the one with the deep voice we always call it, but was going through some stuff. If you're watching this, please call in and give your GoFundMe information to the audience. All right, or resend it to me. Send it to SouFLoTV at gmail.com this time instead of send it to WhatsApp. You know, the WhatsApp thing is for me, it's crazy, overloaded. This brother sent me, for those of you who want to know, a quick detour. He sent me the police report Him send me the case number. Him send me video proof evidence. The part that had me stuck where I was saying, wonder if it's your daughter you're being accused of molesting. It wasn't. It was the big woman, the mother of his children, who told the police that he was trying to grape her, or he was sexually molesting her. I saw the video that she claimed to use as evidence. There's an open investigation into if there was domestic abuse in the family. There is no sexual case against him. And he, boy, somewhere we live, pardon my language, I may have to say it that way here. I hate cursing. Somewhere we live fucked up. You know, it was the kids that recorded this, you know, and it was him that told the kids to record it and gave them the phone to record it, you know. The poor little picnic them in the middle of this. Brother, me now want to talk about your business, but the, you know, just for transparency's sake, the poor little picnic them in the middle of all that dysfunction. What I saw was two grown people argue. He said it here. Him say, yeah, I'll admit, me did hold her down. Me hold her two hand them, and I probably shouldn't have done that. But me never done nothing else to this woman. And that's what he was doing in the video. And you could, the little boy that was videoing was like, we have the evidence. We have the evidence. You know why your picnic grow up. This is how we frig up the kids them from early, you know, with this level of dysfunction around them, you know. Fight a go on, grab phone, gather evidence, police are come. Poor kids should never have to be dealing with that chain of thought. Mommy and daddy turn enemy. The poor little youth was saying it in the same piece of video. We have the evidence, we have the evidence. No, what am I talk about? Anyway, it was the same piece of video where she used to say he was trying to sexually assault her. I hold on, the man hold her down in and said we need to talk. Because he hurt and I'm feeling, see? Because him realize she don't want him there anymore. And him find out him I get bun. And she try to get him out of the house. I remember he told us that shortly after him leave the house, she get him out with that same incident on the video. It was enough for police to move him out the house. She moved in our new man. Why? The man there hold her said we need to talk, we need to talk. Here she in the video now. Okay, if we need to talk, let's go back into the living room. This time I hold her now. Let's go back into the living room and talk. Like grown adults. And get off of me. So him say we are gonna talk. And she said, yes, we are gonna talk. But let's do it out there. And I want bedroom them there. So him lego her and stand up like this. I hear her when she get up. She said, don't be forcing yourself on me. I said, she gonna use now, you know. Don't be forcing yourself on me like that. Why you see when you see when people ready for you left? You see when people left you, I know why you no more. You have to take hint and take for yourself quickly. Me's a kind of person like this. You see, friend, you give me one bad eye, me cut, man. Me cut. Like, you can't go on about your business. Because me not make nobody steer on me to where them start hate me so much to where them start them start plan how me I gonna get him out. You know? How me I gonna get him out? Well, me know if me say him did I try sexually molest me or abuse me in front of the picnic them will put him out of the house. Me need him figure that are the story. No. The minute you show me any kind of bad vibes, even if I feel the energy, me gone to the next side of the house. Like, we don't need to talk, argue, nothing. Yeah. And if that lasts too long, me go look somebody else. Me the kind of person that me not endorse or tell nobody about You must completely finish with one relationship before you get into another one. Life is short. Life is short. Sometimes you deal with somebody and you know say it not go nowhere. You deal with somebody and you know say it's one big rat circle you run around in and it's be a destruction. You gotta start look somewhere else. Sometimes you need to look somewhere else in order to get, because you're so invested in this over here. That's why that video that we watch with him, and that's why them end up there. So cause him did a poor theme all into this. So and that's not where she wants you to be, bro. She don't want that with you neither. She want you out. You have to tell yourself, boy, you try to save family. Somebody try to save family with you. You understand? Say, are you alone and try to save family? Take care of yourself, man, before they start damage you. Take care of yourself before them start damage you. Before them damage you till you end up over friggin' Guantanamo Bay and end up around you know, see what them I don't know with immigration. Me I take care of myself. Me don't want nobody go have me end up over Guantanamo Bay. I wonder which part what me I do ya so she pull off in my ass house with palm bed with Newman and these things. No, sir. If you show me bad face, me gone. Not even bother cook no food for me or nothing, you might poison me. Because if you can't tell them the kind of lie upon me, you definitely will try poison me. That's how I see things. Touching a woman in this case is like putting your hands on a police officer, TPC. Yeah, it's true. And the man said at that time mistake, you know, but how him passionate about the situation and him hurt. Because him realized, Bona give away and him a get a whole heap of it. But him still a try save. It's a 13-year relationship, you know. 13 years. It's hard sometimes to tear yourself away from a 13-year relationship where children are involved. Small children too. But may I tell anybody, if you run. Run and don't look back. Trust me, it might hurt when you run, but things will get better later. Things will get better later. And you have to go just, you know, give time to do what it needs to do. You mean Baker remember Major Andre McDonald, Bob Cosmic. Baker I give you him did I get all of the bun them and the bread them in it. Sauce bun, no cheese. Brother man says he was out of that house and she went to Jamaica for a week. And then when she came back, next thing him know, she married. And new man moving at the house. And as for him, because of her accusations, his job told him, because his job deals with people, his job told him they're going to have to put him on freeze until this thing worked out to where they can make a decision. However, this case clears up. So now you're unemployed. Now you don't have nowhere to live. Can't make no money to support yourself. Why? Avis says even if I'm 50 years and someone don't want you, move on. Yes. I think some people just wait too long, you know? And I tell yourself, because some people when they love deep, you know. So them I tell themselves, boy, I'm a partner full of flaws, but I'm gonna love them with all the flaws. That time, a red flag, them I show you, not flaws. They're showing you exactly how they are and how they'll always be towards you. Then we change for somebody else, not for you. So you will always get this shitty side of me. This is for you. It's not for the next person that come along, it's for you. So you stay there talk about I will love you from now till whenever and I will go through that time. Are you one? Are you one? Them whole time there, you there they accept all them imperfections and you have to perfect for them. Now, sir. Stop staying where you're not wanted. Stop building with people who show you that they're temporary or them no want to build with you. You know? Me know in a real life that relationships sometimes are complicated and it's not just a get up and walk away situation. But if you have to go plan your exit and slowly make your way to it, do just that. Do just that. Sometimes you have to see it 100 times before you can believe it. Bob said, I will always love you. Life is not a Whitney Houston song. So true. Shitty action towards you, but nice to others. Yeah, because that is what you will get. That is for you. This is the level of respect I have for you. This is the level of ratings we may have for you. And this is how you are going to always get from me. This. If you don't like it, then F you. Take it or leave it. You have to know, you have to recognize when them something they are going around you. In some relationships, your hand is in the lion's mouth or hand in the crocodile mouth, you know. You have to take your time, take it out. You can't just dry it out and left hand. You have to take your time, take it out. But we have to learn to recognize these things. All right, Sandra says, happy birthday again. It's not my birthday. But still, I tell people, say it's not my birthday. Yeah, but the brother, as soon as he shares his GoFundMe with us, I'll make sure that we blast it so everybody sees it. Every dollar helps. Try to get this brother out of car and try to get him back on a level, right? One of us might not be able to do it. 10 of us might not be able to do it. But if 1,000 people give $1, that's $1,000. If 1,000 people give $10, that's $10,000. So we can move mountains as a group, right? Whatever you can give to help. My thing with that situation was I just didn't want to end up supporting somebody who was like a CMR. And I said it on live. Because after reading through the police report of CMR situation and everything, it was obvious to me that that little girl didn't lie. And yes, they didn't have enough to move forward with a full prosecution, a trial. But he was not exonerated either because her story never changed. This wasn't the case in this story. And I had to make sure because, you know, we use the platform. Then next thing you know, we go down the road and somebody said, yo, read the police report there. You know, say, I want big child molester, SouFLoTV, have the people them over there support. And I pay them money and I GoFundMe to him. So I had to make sure of that part. And I can tell you, I vouched. I'll put the platform reputation on it. I'll put my own reputation on it. It's good. It's good. He's good. He's in a messed up place. It's really one of them situations there. I know I'm a wicked man. It's really one of them situations there where him get one of them kind of woman there. And, you know, she was ready to move on and he wasn't catching the clues and the cues. And now he's caught up like that. Yes, Marsha T. So vet everything. Yes, man. We have to. All right. We are going to Beenie Man business now. That's what we're there with it. Let me see. Before we do all that, let me close out the part here by saying this. There's a popular entertainer who very often does videos about the father of her children. She said, 10 years now, we did that. 10 years we did that. And God pinch me and tell me, say. And you know, me left a comment and say, so why God never pinch you and tell you, say, don't breathe for him from 10 years before? In other words, then, no, God never in this. I say that to say this. When you do that, me see all of the women them take side. Because a woman is telling her story, so all the women gravitate towards, especially women who've been hurt by men or have been in bad relationships. All it takes is one woman telling about how she been hurt and she in a bad relationship. The whole of them gathered at her church service, you know, to cheer her along and talk about all man and all these things. May I say every story have two sides, and we've never heard his side of the story. However, as grown people, it goes beyond that. I realized a couple of things. One, the audience outside of your family, especially if your platform is big, you just give them entertainment. Nobody is seriously invested in your personal life to the point where they're going to lose sleep if you and your hubby ain't getting along too good, kind of thing. I guarantee you ain't not one person. Right now is 1,184 people that on here, 1,210 people that on here right now. And not one of the 1,210 people I go fluff them pillow. I can't sleep. It just a bother me so. Oh God, me have to go work in the morning. You know, say SouFLo and Shakira go through some things and we can't take not one. Not one. So if you want to put your personal business out there, right? For people to use it, whether it's against you when the time is right. Because some of the stuff where you put out there, you know, them will use against your partner now. But they have it on reserve. For later when them turn upon you, them can use it back upon you. What we notice in public is this. Anytime the woman says something, everybody gather up for hear. And yes, girl, and cheer them along. We didn't have one to see them way and stay. All narcissists them, all hypocrite them. I'll never date another one, blah, blah, blah. When a man try to tell theme side of the story, the first thing you hear is, take down this video and come off of social media, man. Nobody no want to hear that. That's the mother of your children. Why are you letting out all those? If anything, talk about it behind the scenes. So there already is no even ground. At the end of the day, why you notice this though? Them children there that are small, they ain't gonna be small for too long. And this particular person I'm talking, them children big now. They're witnessing you tear down their other half in front of the world. And it might sound good and feel good today, but I promise you, it won't go over good. It won't go over good in time to come, in years to come. It won't go over good at all. You know, remember my father said to me one time, him said, you're a boy, you're going to grow into a man. And one day, you're going to fully understand. It was a woman situation, see? You're a boy, you're going to grow into a man, and one day you're going to fully understand. Me, I say, what that have to do with me growing into a man one day? I never know, say, when you're little, you know, say man and boy have two different chain of thought, two different reasonings, two different way of saying things, seeing things, have experienced different things, therefore they can say things from a different angle, etc. And then me turn man, and then me experience things. And then now I'm saying, I know exactly what Dad was talking about. So, okay. All right, all right. Bash your children's parents on social media never go over well. It never does. So find something else to use to do content with, but not that. Because them same kids are gonna grow up one day, and even if the parent was a bad parent, them still are gonna look upon what you did as a contribution to why them parent did stay. So instead of as it was you just venting. See? And the same thing that I tell you, yes, may I tell you. You would probably pray for my wife. Says you're not pray for me though. Area. I would probably pray for your wife. But you're not pray for me though, right? Cause me a man and you're a woman. So I gotta pray for the wife. You know, I would actually pray for your wife. Says 5 hours blank and sublimination. I would pray for your wife, but you're not pray for me. You see what me I say? So immediately people draw a line and divide up your family. And gone over here so go text side or gone over there so go text side. I just saw it go. But ain't nobody trying to actually help you solve your stuff, man. You're just putting it out there for people to be entertained. And if you feel like doing that, then do that. Entertain your audience at the expense of the parent of their of your children. I don't know how you think that's gonna go over well, but anyhow, moving right along. The Beanie something. Boy, we heavy pan that one here this morning. Beenie Man. What Disha said? You know, you see Cartel in a foreign here. You see him picking them with him. Man, make sure say him never fly out by himself. Him youth them get to fly out to him too. Anyhow, you know, Disha been coming down very heavy on her dad, Beenie Man. Talking a bag of things. I wanted to know where it came from, because it seems sudden. It seems sudden. I mean, me hear Disha lick out against our father one time before, but it wasn't as it is now. You know, and I thought that in the process of this whole who is the king of the dancehall debate, remember I know Beenie just go on Drink Champs go say he is the king of dancehall and them ask him about and him say something about if you come for the king will kill you. And these kind of things. Good to see Cartel on that same platform. So I'm gonna watch that interview there. But Disha basically told us that Beenie is a deadbeat daddy kind of guy. But so did what's her name? So did the angel. You know, the angel always accuse him of the same thing. And I always said the same thing too. I always say, why are you putting the business out there like that? You know, Marco Dean, I got grow up big one day and see how he used to talk about him father to everybody, how him a deadbeat and whatever. But Marco Dean big now. So Disha now explain why she publicly bashed her father and his fiance. Beenie Man daughter Disha Davis, who initially left a disrespectful comment online about the DJ, following up with a live stream in which she continued with telling statements about her father and about his fiancée. Now, after calling Beenie Man a lame-ass father in a comment, Disha, who is more focused on producing music nowadays, calls Beenie Man also a gal clown. She said her father is a lame-ass daddy and he's a gal clown, expressing also that this fiancé we him have a mash up him life. You was a clown, and you will always be a clown, she said to her father, before detailing that his woman, Camille, has a special needs child that she left in England, and she left her special needs child to come be around Beenie Man. This girl don't even meds her own young youth them. So how she gonna meds your youth them? She not look upon none of your picnic them, brother, is what Disha said. She also claimed that only the child's father is taking care of him, not Camille. You know, house business gone a street. Now taking more shots at her dad. She say you need to do better. A long time you have put woman over your picnic them. Years, on top of years, you do it. As according to Disha, Camille instructed Beenie Man to block her because of a comment that she made online. Disha went on to state that Camille is currently cheating on Beenie Man, just like multiple of his other partners in the past. His own daughter, I said, his women are known to cheat on him, and this one is no different. She's cheating on Beenie Man currently as well. Just like how Camille fuck on you know, me know. And me know our plans them too. I may not tell you because you don't have no style. You are gonna tell me, say, me I try mash up your relationship. You will always be a gal clown. Or if you make your woman and give me orders as my father. Picky head. Disha bitter, you know. As according to Disha said Beenie Man should have appointed his son as his road manager instead of his fiancée. Disha also says that Beenie Man kick her out of his house. Disha's damning statements did not stop there. She went on to claim that he had given her a section of a house that he had purchased. This obviously not him house. One-time property there must be. He had given her a section of a house that he had purchased back in 2000. Him say, you come take a party at the house. Disha said she did not move in and she didn't use the property because she didn't need it until recently after Beenie Man himself called her and told her that the property was being used by squatters. Somebody needs to go occupy the property. And would I like PR to go occupy the property because somebody squatters are take it up. So Disha said as a result of that now she started the process of using the location. However, after some madness gone, which caused her to ask her father, for some help, she said that since then, Beenie Man changed his mind on allowing her to use the property because his woman, Camille, told him that not gonna work. So Disha said because Beenie Man should have told her that the house is not for yours anymore before she made plans to use the location. The man do a big 360 for me. The man changed him whole statement for me. From him woman tell him, say this him for do. As soon as your woman say, no, that's how we do it, you change your mind. Disha says that Beenie Man went on to tell her that the part of the house that he had promised her, them just got turn it into a storage area. Disha then explained that she's particularly displeased after herself and other siblings were appointed as employees, workers at Beenie Man's Sima restaurant. After initially being told that the business is for Beenie Man and his children, she named a brother, one of their brothers, who she says has managerial skills, and she expressed her disapproval. I guess she has said, listen, y'all gonna have me, big me, Disha, I serve food at restaurant and all these things. Y'all gonna have you picking them. Beenie Man picking them, I serve food at restaurant, right? I honestly, when I got to that part, I said to myself, what would I wrong with that? What would I wrong with that? But to tell you the truth, Disha Rivers is the only female in Rivers' crew, right? So that would have kind of be damaging to Ding Dong them and fear reputation as figure go to a restaurant and pull up and a Disha and serve your food. It's just like it would tell us, say, boy, things now go too good in our musical career and our dancing and stuff. She did a restaurant to serve food. She worked at her father's restaurant. So she was like, why you put me there? It's like, you could have done something else. Our brother has managerial skills. Why didn't you turn him into your road manager instead of Camille, who have no experience? Your girl, your woman. She said her brother with managerial experience, he was appointed to work at the restaurant instead of being the road manager to their father. Making more disparaging remarks, she said, one next woman come again and I guide your steps them, bro. Like how that makes sense. You have 13 youths. Paying school fee is not being a father because that is all alone you do for your kids. Pay school fee. That's it. According to Disha, she said she does not think herself and her father will have a good relationship after this fallout. I can't wait to see some people say she feel entitled. I can't wait to see some. That's the only problem I see. What's wrong with her working at the family establishment? Because James Bond, can you imagine you go to a restaurant and a Vybz Cartel run there serve food? Not saying that Disha is on a Vybz Cartel level, but she's a very well-known entertainer for entertaining. So why don't you? A Beenie Man. Beenie Man can have 3 girls we dance with them, and these 3 girls travel when I travel because they have to be a part of my crew because them dance when they perform on stage. My daughter is a choreographer. She belongs to the Ravers crew. I'm going to use her, put her in a position where her dreams can flourish, right? She are the choreographer for my dance team, etc. She has to put them in a useful places where them skills and talents can shine. Now come turn we in a restaurant employees, bro. And then boy. Unless it's his restaurant. I be in a restaurant. I think the restaurant, it didn't shut down, but I think it moved locations. I don't know. Hold on there. Let me read some of them comments here. Beanie was out of pocket and his attempted apology with excuses. Example is the friends that had to do with the doubles action. All right, I talk about the doubles. Let me see. I watched the Drink Champs interview, the Trini apology, and the speech he did on IG Live, and I can truly say that Beenie Man is still illiterate after making so much money and being in entertainment. A lot of these entertainers are illiterate. Remember, I know them start the music a long time ago, so them left school a long time. So anything that had to do with furthering growth of vocabulary, anything that had to do with furthering world knowledge, etc., etc. Them besides the basic that they've picked up, their life is their music. So yeah, them left school a long time ago, and them can't articulate themselves to the best per se, right? Certain words, when you hear a man pronounce them words, they have to laugh. Audrey Wright said, Dirty draws a wash a road. Being a father isn't only about finances, it's about nurturing of the relationship. And this is what many adult children now voice. Yeah, yeah. Because if you have 13 youth, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. You can't split yourself 13 ways. So somebody is going to feel neglected. But if you have 13 youth and you neglect the whole 13 of them now, that's a problem. What goes around comes around, and she's going to cheat on him too. I saw. The next person said, that's the only problem I see. Daughter out of order. Why she out here in the public? No need. If daddy not perform to what you want, make your own life. And that part right there. Because she's an adult. She's not a child. She even have child of her own. Right? She a big woman. She married already and everything too. So yeah, if daddy not performing like you would want him to, as up to your standards, then go make your own life and cut him off if you have to and move forward. Annette Park says, Vybz Cartel buy his son them land, car, businesses. Beenie Man no do a thing but talk how picnic them favor him. Like him want state Cartel youth a jacket, shaking my head. Cartel youth them favor him too. Them favor him and their mother. But SouFLo, how much positions are there at a restaurant for everybody to be in management? No, but at that she said, she was saying that they have one brother who has managerial qualifications. So instead of using him as his road manager, you put him in a restaurant. Figure manage restaurant. I don't see nothing wrong with that. If that's what, you know what? I was saying this to my kids them the other day, right? I said, sometimes I wish that our children were like the Chinese and the African children. Because when an African parent or a Chinese parent look on them son and say, Ming Ding, you're going to be a lawyer, or you're going to be a surgeon, you're going to be an ophthalmologist, you're going to be a gynecologist, you're going to be any one of the ologists them. You know, so they pick them, that's what they gravitate towards. And they try their best to become that what their parents said they were going to be. And that's their way of honoring their parents. Now, whether them like it or not, whether they're happy in that career field or not, them not study that until they accomplish. Now, when them accomplish it and them go out in our world and them say, I'm an accomplished brain surgeon. My family is proud. My father, I brag everywhere. My son is a surgeon. But you know, I'm not happy with this. So I'm going to go try something else. But at least they honored their parent. Them Africans, they the same way. That's why the highest degrees in the United States of America educational system, who you think is number one for those degrees? And we're talking about masters and doctorate, PhDs. The PhD circle is ran by those two groups I just mentioned. Not born American, Caucasian, or African American. None of those is run by Africans from Africa and Asians from the continent of Asia. It's because they honor their parents that way. So and that is also why they are successful in business. You ever go to one Chinese restaurant, you know, see whole family are working there. You know, see that? The whole family working in there. All the extended family are working there. All granny have to sit down around the back and cut up something to and give PR expertise to. Everybody is gonna work in here until there's one that's close by where we live, right? When Freedom Restaurant first opened up around here, this is no story. When the restaurant first opened up around here, there's a house out there. The house was sitting on a corner lot for the longest. Oh, a big house, you know. And I said to myself, every time I drive past it, I said, God, can do something for me, no man. Put me in a position to where I can own the house here. Well, the house that for about a year past, 2 year past, finally, boom, me say construction a go on upon the house. Me see big fence go up. Can't tell her who. See about 5, 6, 7 car in our driveway. I'm paying attention because I want to know. One day, me see one of the Chinese youth them from the restaurant, the new Chinese restaurant. They're not new anymore. They're a staple here now. One of them, me see, come out of the car and go into the house. So I said, oh. And then me see a next one come out, go into the car and drive off. So I'm over there at the restaurant. Me not eat from the restaurant though. I'm over there at the restaurant and I realize everybody that live, all them car there in our driveway, everybody will live in another house there, work there. Not only that, they probably don't go to that school no more, but all the young people in that house were enlisted at Florida Institute of Technology as well. So they were full-time students at Florida Institute of Technology and they would rotate shifts out. Schoolwork to the restaurant, schoolwork to the restaurant. So the family business booming in short time while everybody in the house, they get a degree. And slowly they moved out one by one by one. And then you start see one next branch pop up down the road, one next one pop up over so. So they're super different on how them build. You know what I mean? Our picking them. I know that no one do. I don't want to no doctor. I want DJ. I want DJ like Vybz Kartel. Your mother say you need to go to school. Your father tell you say I want you to be an attorney because you have the gift of gab. You read a lot. You know you're always well informed. I love how you argue points, etc. You would make a good attorney. I tell your father say no, son. I want to be like Cartel. I want to be one DJ. Permanent. I find something to do with yourself. Something better than that. Them, they do exactly what their parents say they should do. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good afternoon or good morning.
Hi, SouFLo. I'm calling back again.
All right. Talk to it up.
Okay. So honestly, I understand where the daughter is coming from.
Mm-hmm.
Because like how you're talking about like the Chinese and the Africans,
mm-hmm.
those two set of people,
mm-hmm.
also when they have something, they lay a foundation for their children.
Yes. Yeah.
Their children don't start from zero. You understand?
True.
And if he was already a deadbeat dad, and if he's a deadbeat, she have a right to say him a deadbeat because she carried the scars of him being a deadbeat. So she don't have to hold nobody's reputation for no, because he didn't protect her.
Yeah,
because if you're a deadbeat father, you didn't protect your daughter when she was young. So why she have to protect you? She don't have to protect you.
So she has every right to talk about her experience and her feelings, right?
Absolutely.
She was the one that was rejected and neglected, and
rejected,
I get that.
Neglected, unprotected. She don't. It's not her job to protect you. You haven't earned her protection.
Damn, that's true.
I understand where she's coming from as well, because if you've always been, let me say, not first to your parent already, then him come and bring this woman to bring on top of you. You've already been third and fourth place your entire life. Yeah. Right? And you come from him. And then him just meet and pick up a woman and elevate her. So that means you have the capacity to elevate, but you're just not going to elevate me.
Oh, wow.
You understand?
Yeah.
So I feel where she's coming from. And she's right. You are Beenie Man. You are a brand. Just like Bob Marley is a brand. You see, Bob Marley, everybody should have been watching Bob Marley example.
True.
All of them should have been watching Bob Marley example. That is the example.
The blueprint.
His children,
True.
all 20 generations then have a foundation. And their job is to take his foundation and build on it.
And build on it.
And next.
Yes.
Right? But we don't do that. We say, oh, God bless the child that have their own. We're going to go find on our own thing. And we be the only people starting from zero every generation and behind everybody else.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So his job, yeah, if your son have management experience, shoot, give him opportunity. Let him be the role manager. You know how big that would be for him? If he's serious, if he's educated, if he's going to take it seriously. What this girl have, what do you call it? Talent or skill this girl have to be a role manager because she's a woman? But your son have the actual skills, it don't look right. It's not a good look. And it's one thing to say, okay, you own this restaurant, daughter. This is your restaurant. And me and you are 50-50. So you work in your own restaurant that you own, that's a different thing versus you're my employee.
Right.
Like me can go and apply for a job and she can go and apply for a job. Like, it don't look good. It don't look good. So I feel where she's coming from.
Now that you put it like that, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
It makes absolutely perfect sense. I was saying, you know, don't air out your father like that. But when you put it that way, like, he didn't protect her. You know, we don't know her pain. And obviously she's feeling neglected, rejected.
Exactly.
And she's stating that. So why should she have the responsibility of protecting him by hiding all that? Yeah, you make
and
it
I
make
feel
sense.
Like a lot in our culture, we always expect, just like we talked about the whole CMR thing, we always expect the children to protect the adults. That's the one saying, no, man, F you. Sorry to say it like that, but if you're not protecting me and doing your job, all that wash away. I don't owe you nothing. That's just how I see it.
Facts make perfect sense.
Yeah,
absolutely. All right, family.
Thank you.
I appreciate you. Thank you. Bye. Yeah, now that you put it like that, you know, true, because she alone feel it. We could sit on the outside and be like, not talk about your father like that. And, you know, but she go through it, and it's her pain, and she don't owe you any protection because you neglected and rejected her. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Hello, good morning. How are you?
Morning, my brother. I'm good to know. How are you?
All right.
Talk to me now.
When you go live 8:15 this morning, I get a phone call and I just came off the phone. So what me miss?
You miss a whole heap of things, boy. Right now, first we talk about statistically, them saying at the Super Bowl yesterday, say, but we run back the morning. Them saying at Super Bowl yesterday, say, in the history of the Super Bowl, not even one of the quarterbacks that made it to the Super Bowl has ever been from a single mother home. They have always all come from homes with the mother and the father in it, and the father plays a significant role and is super close to that young man for that level of stardom and accomplishment. Then we talk about statistics, and we talk about the disparaging, like the things that happen to children when they are from a single mother home. Then we left that and we talked about a little girl in Jamaica who was 14 years old who you know, some man mashed her up really, really bad. She lost her life. Her birthday is next week. She's going to turn 15 and the situation surrounding that. And then we talk about Vybz Kartel being in the U.S. alongside, what name the DJ Khaled, and, you know, watching all these great things happen and the good things that could go on with dancehall now, hooking up with DJ Khaled. You know, say hits are coming. Hits are going to come.
Yeah.
Right.
And he's going to literally, I believe he's going to carry the drum, bring the drum. And you know that last week I was saying how much Vybz Kartel is ready to pick back up dancehall on his back and bring it.
Right.
Different.
Right. He's the man for the job. He's the man for the job.
And he's also, and the king is always the one for the job.
Yeah. He's definitely the man for the job,
that's
bro.
Good. I'm really sad about what happened. I did see the picture in a WhatsApp group.
You saw it?
Yeah. And it was and the worst thing is that me always see things when I'm about to consume something, and
oh God.
just, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Flo, I know you always explain yourself very keenly, and that's what I respect you for. You say something and then you drop knowledge. But when I tuned in just now, you just say, yo, me don't eat at a Chinese restaurant. But you didn't let us know why.
Okay. Me not eat at a Chinese restaurant there because one time I went there and as I was going in, somebody was outside protesting, trying to tell me, don't eat at this place, their food ain't good. I'm gonna walk past the person outside and go in and order my food anyway. When we reach home, when we open the Chinese food to go eat it and share it with the family, the first thing me see in my own was a clip. You know, like paper clip?
Yeah.
A paper clip. And me dismiss the paper clip. That's 2 red flag. me take out the paper clip and throw it away. Bro, everybody eat the food, we all good. You see a couple hours later in the darkness of the night, me going to hear bathroom and a heavy rotation in my house. The 2 bathroom them was a flush. And me hear, oh. We were super sick. Who wasn't vomiting was doo-dooing. Somehow it was doo-dooing and vomiting at the same time, like a trash can in front of you while you do the toilet at the same time. So we got that sick, and we all had to go to the hospital.
But you're a person that always do a lot of detoxing. You know things say, if you go there, go buy food and buy sulfur and detox.
No man, me detox after that, but me never know, else me wouldn't go there. I should have listened to the man outside. Yeah. From me find the paper clipping of the food, I should have thrown it away. And everything in my soul said, throw it away.
But Chinese people now, up to the cardboard box, they will cut and make things.
Yeah.
They no waste nothing.
Boy, the food that did poison us, yeah, man. We did have food poisoning. All of us had food poisoning. My whole family had food poisoning. The picnic them a poop up themselves because 2 bathroom there's not enough for everybody that's going. Some of them a shit up themselves. It was bad. It was really bad. I'm not over exaggerating either. It was super bad.
So before you go, would you say to your audience, stay away from Chinese food, or because sometimes you have the general toast or you have the sesame chicken. The only thing we're sure is the chicken ring is chicken. We're not sure what else everything is.
But we're telling people to stay away from Chinese food altogether. Because I wouldn't want somebody to go to a Jamaican restaurant, have a bad experience, and then start telling people stay away from Jamaican food, period. I would just point out that particular restaurant and say, I got sick there. I wouldn't advise you to go there. You know, find somewhere good with a high reputation to go. They were new here. And me think say, you know, me I gotta support the new restaurant and blah, blah, blah. And then the
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect answer. Just like how Beenie Man go give fit answer.
For the doubles.
Cartel have to forward and the clean up Beenie Man.
Boy, you know, him could have said, so him could have said, I don't know if the person will make my doubles that day, they never make them good or what, but I didn't have a good experience with them. But, you know, I know, say, enough Chinese eat it and it's good or whatever. The man said, from me get dog and not even dog.
No,
not even dog, no one have it. So,
but no, we call China because Americans see dog as sometimes as human as them, but we demonize something when we claim it to dog.
True.
You sick dog, come up. You know, all dirty dog.
All dirty
so
dog.
When Beenie Man bring their food to the lowest, you know, the lowest as dog no want to eat.
Jaja.
All right,
manners, bro. Here what? When I go to Chinese restaurants, we pray. Wait there. Your prayer. What are they? When I go to Chinese restaurants, we pray before, during, and after the meal. And wait there. I know Rover the dog with the your prayer say I know Rover the dog with the oh God. Cat and dog general so doubles. Always like when this lady calling, she's very wise. Yeah, we call her voice of reason, man. She makes sense 99.9% of the time. she makes sense all the time, but sometimes, you know, we don't always have to agree with every single thing that somebody says. Because we're a yes man and we're all individuals, but she does bring a perspective that is respectable. It makes sense. Yes. The doctor went too far with that comment, but he was also drunk. I don't know if he did drunk or if he did high, because that video that I showed you all where them give Beanie this split, and Nori was trying to tell him, he said, that's high grade. And Beanie was like, I'm from Jamaica. Can't talk to me about high grade. As them give Beanie split, him light at the same time. Remember, I know, the man just asked him the question. Well, them ask him is not what him answer to, you know. It's like somebody asks you about. It's like somebody asks you about Jamaica, and you draw that split there, and you start talking about. Well, you know, when I got married, my wedding was in China, and me and my woman live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
What's up, SouFLo? Good morning.
Good morning, family. How you doing?
Yeah, Beenie Man need to get rid of all these women that take care of these kids.
Where's time have too many children?
No. He need to get rid of his wife and fix his kids with his relationship.
Well, you know, his woman currently, she probably has skills that he needs on the road. You know,
Yeah,
like his daughter. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, relieve some pressure. She probably has skills that he needs on the road. It gets lonely on the road, you know.
Absolutely, but let me say this: when he gets sick, his kids will take care of him. Not that woman.
Yeah.
Now remember that.
You can only pray and hope that that's true, though. You know, we can only pray and hope that that's true. A lot of these children are ungrateful as ever. So all you take care of them and all you do, you can only pray and hope that they remember you in your elder stage. When it's time for your diaper change, then remember.
Not if you are a good father.
Yeah, no, I've seen good fathers neglected, man. I've seen good mothers neglected too. Listen, I work so in the field of occupational therapy, my expertise is in the geriatric population. So I'm in these long-term care facilities, SNF, right? So I get to see those who are aging out and who are ill and who are end of life, basically, and they're in these facilities. I've seen where daughters and sons don't come visit unless it's time for that check came in and they need him to sign that check so they can go cash it and go. Or they came to sign off all the paperwork for the house or whatever the case may be. But that's the only time they visit them. And then I've seen those others who their people pretty much live at the facility. That's how much they visit. So you can only hope. You can only hope. It pays to be good to the children and raise them the right way, yes. But you can only hope that they will reciprocate. You know, people, I don't know, man. Humans are ungrateful. Humans are ungrateful. You'll help a human being and they'll look at you and tell you, sir, I didn't ask you to do all that. Yeah, you helped me. Okay, but me never asked if you do all that. You did want to do all that. Not a thank you, not I appreciate you greatly. Just me never asked if you do all that. You did want to do all that. You know, you can only hope.
Yeah, that's true. But I was watching out Buddy, the producer, and his kids took care of him.
Yeah. I mean, some will and some won't. That's the end of the day. So you said Beenie Man need to focus on the kids.
Absolutely.
All right, my family. Big up
yeah,
yourself.
Because the kids don't ask to be.
Yeah, I agree. All right.
Okay, man. Have a nice day.
You too now.
Okay, bye.
Who said this? You see Larry face when Beanie start answer about highest grade is life, and when the man asks him which Caribbean island is number, him say highest grade, highest grade, the highest grade, yo, the highest grade. Man as him. Look. That's what I'm saying. I don't think he was drunk, because they do drink. It's called drink champs, but I think it's the high grade that he got. Could I say something to my Jamaican people? You burn herb, right? And Jamaica have good ganja. I mean, some potent stuff. But don't be trying to like match smoke with them Americans here, man. They smoking something that's lethal like crack. When them a smoke carry crack powers, because they're like engineering the herbs. You heard me? They engineering that. So please don't come here, come talk about Jamaica. I come from rude boy. I can't tell me about high grade. Yo, long as Westmoreland them have the highest grade. You tell me I say, when you smoke for them grade what them call high grade, it is a different kind of grades that. You understand? Like I told my daughter, I carried her for 9 months. She said I wasn't part of that decision. I hear a business that. Yeah, you did that. When you did that, take your hot backers and your bubble pan body. I wasn't involved in that decision making. And you bring what you gonna tell them, say? Not a thing. You had your fun getting it in. As transport, oh gosh. Good thing I don't eat Chinese food. Where that Oxford Kekar says, when I smoke weed when man roll. And that I did the mistake. I could play it one more time before we get up out of here. Fresh drop, big up yourself. Watch this.
Or Elephant Man.
Fresh drop.
Sean Paul.
Okay, another one there. This how they talk about Sean Paul versus Elephant Man. And him say Elephant Man is like a picnic with a whole heap of energy. We just run up and down all over the place. The man couldn't even say Elephant Man is a good performer on the stage, and he used up the whole stage. He said Elephant Man is like a picnic. Elephant is what I call him. Coming out call no man Elephant Man. That's weird, isn't it? Oh boy. Me I look for Beenie if you get into the smoking scene again, man. Y'all go watch that interview. Go watch it. Beenie did done after that high grade split there. It connect. It was really high grade. And not the high grade that he thought it was. I don't know if Beanie's a regular smoker either, which could have been a part of the problem. But rules to the game, you don't ever take a split from a next man and pull it. Never. If I didn't see you roll it, if me don't know where the herb they come from, me not touching that. Because here what, all when you see them roll it, you know, that herb could have been soaked. All right, we're going to leave with a story this morning. Jesus Christ, I'll tell upon myself. We'll leave with a story this morning. This will be our story that's going to take us up out of here. I had just started getting familiarized with ganja. See? Remember me telling us that I get my driver license, and my mom didn't know the difference between a real driver license and a learner's permit. So she would give me the car, and I would drop her to work, and I would keep the car so we can do the runarounds. You know, my brother play football, my sister have to go, she have to go, and all these kind of things. And me, I run around everybody and thing, and time to go pick up mommy, show up back at work, pick her up. We go around at this place called Sable Palm in Miami, right? That was known as, this is how you get the boom herb from. A brother tell me, say, don't get no weed from around of them people there, you know, because the brother them around there, the main thing with them sell is crack. So when they get the coke, that time they not understand the difference, like how them do it. So instead when they get the coke, them wash it, them drop a pot, them turn it in a crack, and some of the water will come off of it, them will soak the weed in it and then dry back the weed in the sun. So if them have any weed, for them weed is extra strong. But a crack and coke them mostly sell around this, so stop go around there. Boy, me have my mother car this day. And me if I go pick up my mother from work. Why? Me take it up on myself to go around at that same place there. And me buy one bag of weed. It was a power place, because sometimes you drive through and undercover pull you over, search up your car, all kind of something. So we power up, go around there, get a bag, go back at the house, roll up a little thing. Me take about 2-3 pull off it. That's about it. Me start feel myself I go so. Like this. I said, damn. I thought it would go away. Cause me take the 2-3 pull about 11, 12 o'clock, like around midday, before midday time. I have to pick up my mother from work, 5 p.m. Me say, it will go away. Every hour pass, it got worse. So till me start feel like me I vibrate out of myself and thing. When me see 4:30 rush, first of all, I'm gonna look in the mirror. Me eye them red like bloodshot red. I said, damn. You know, you ever looking at the mirror yet and you're like super drunk or something where you look for yourself, but it's like yourself looking at yourself is not you looking at yourself as somebody else in you. I look for that kind of feeling that me I feel. Me bathe, me eat again, because me I eat the whole time. 4:30 come, I went outside, start the car. It's an automatic car. Why may I drive the car through the parking lot with 2 feet? 1 foot on gas and 1 foot on brake. Now, mind you, I know if you're driving up. Left foot, rest, don't do nothing. Right foot controls gas and brake. I put the car in a reverse to come out of parking space. The car said, so I said, gas brake, gas brake, gas brake, gas brake. I said, oh shit. So I put the car back in the parking space, gas brake, all the way back in a parking space. Turn it off. I'm going to call a brother named Natty. Natty is, this time is my sister's boyfriend. You know, family know him and everything. He's my older guy. Natty said, I said, Natty, we need rescue. He said, what go on? Because they're close by. He said, what go on? I said, you can come take the car and go pick up mommy from work. He said, what happened? I said, I can't drive, bro. Me get a little thing from around a sable palm and my bonnet. And it's like, say, me out of myself kind of thing. And him say, all right, now say a word. Him come around, take the car go pick up my mother and bring her back home. How me get her from that? Now, if my mom listening to this, if mommy I listen to this the first time, she gonna hear it. How me get, but Latin knows they are true. Everybody else know are true. Here. So I say, all right, when you pick her up, you have to make her know, say, eat something. I don't know when me eat, but a beer vomit, me did a vomit. And now, my head really light, and I have to lay down in the bed, because I just can't function, right? So we make up a little lie, him go a big lie, him go pick up my mommy from work, bring her back at the house to me, and that's how I got out of that. Didn't find out till probably about a year or so after that. The boy them around there, them used to use roach spray. So they would go buy a can of roach spray and then would spread out them supply of herb and then would spray it down with roach spray and make it marinate and dry back up and then bag it back up and sell it. Roach spray. Yeah, so when we say we don't burn it if somebody else roll it, not only that, we're not burning it if we don't know where it comes from. If me see you roll it, that don't mean say it's good, because I can't tell visually if roach spray dip on it, if it get washed in a coke water, whatever the case may be. I'm just putting a little knowledge out there through experience for some owner who somebody are wait for mud out the road. All right. So when Mr. Beanie take the split and just light it up from them, and then instantly I'm gone in a different world, it brings back memories. And all it takes is one pull. So you can see, me take my 2-3 pull, and from about 11 something till 4:30, 5 o'clock in the day, I'm still the same way. So, all right. I remember that from 2008, someone was putting PCP. Why roach spray? Them said the roach spray, some chemical in the roach spray intensify the herb. And yeah, so them say if you see a man now burn it, him own supply, don't by Franny. But here's the thing. Some of them so wicked and some of them so stupid. They actually burn their own supply with the roach spray upon it. So you don't know. You don't know. All right. Safety first, guys. Safety first. Safety first. I hope my mother not sit down one here. Judge God. Road spray them I try analyze people are one. Them mad out. Marsha T says, yeah, the road spray, bro, that's silver palm. Anyhow, manners and respect to each and every one of you tuning in this morning. Big up yourself. I appreciate you greatly. I'm gonna do some other kind of work right now. I'll see you tomorrow morning right here on Morning Thoughts if God spare me life. Listen up, walk good, be good. If you know of anything that we need to talk about or discuss in length on this platform, then leave those in the comment section below. I often check the comments. And again, to the brother who finally did set up the GoFundMe, furnish us with your GoFundMe information so we can start helping to get you on the right track. All right, keep your head up. That's life. Things happen. But it's not about what happened to you more time. It's about how you handle what happened to you. All right. Like my granny Miss Ruby used to say, be careful enough. And if you can't be careful, be good. And like Mas Clevey used to say, my grandfather him say, I will see you tomorrow if God spare my life. I'm out. Peace.